What up, what up, what up? Welcome, YouTube. It's good to see YouTube again. Today we are still playing Season of Discovery, World of Warcraft, with Phase 2 coming out on February 8th. We are just creating our level 25. I have a Hunter, DPS, a Tank Warrior, and this will be my Healer Druid. Maybe, I don't know. But, we're just gonna quest. Looks like I have gotten some good runes here. Got the Sunfire rune. Got the Furry, Steel, Life Boom, Big Heals. We got the Idol. Just gotta unlock Bear Form here. A couple, next level, excuse me. Or after our Druid quest. I should probably get that done. We'll get the Druid quest done. Right now there's a 50% XP boost with the Phase 2 coming out. So you gain 50% more XP until you reach level 25. And when you get into Phase 2. Phase 2 is level 25 to level 40. It is not. It's perfect. Every world city will have one of your supply officers. Why did it say I got 1,000 XP? What the fuck? That's cool. That's wild. That back. Yeah, that's right. You tell him he's a bot. Out there he says that to other bots. I mean nothing. I'm totally not a bot. Oh my god. We're in the city. Bro said make it easier for me. I apologize for I was trying to down my soup as fast as I could during this fight. So, I'm actually not going to pick up any quests right now. We'll accept this one. I'm actually going to go right for it. I'm not really doing the quest. I don't know. I kind of want to do that myself. I'll be right back, guys.
son. Find me in the city with the borders.
Sorry. Hello, we are back. You probably couldn't hear anything either, so I'm just talking to him. I'm not being attacked. We're gonna use you to get some rage. Alright, we're at 57. 3, 4, 6, 7. Can I drink a potion and bear? Alright, so let's see. Once it drops to 60, I got 10 seconds. Almost 10 seconds. There we go. We're fine. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Fucking kill this thing. Oh my gosh. Die, bitch. Parry? The platypus? quest. Let's go down there. Honestly, let's do this quest first. Why not? Oh, I don't gotta go down there yet. We're chilling. Shoot fireballs at me. That's funny. He's dead now.
Recharging.
Serious damage here. Daisy May. Okie dokie. We're gonna just kill these harpies. Oh, there's
Too far away.
A quest over here.
I need to get closer.
Come on, girl, get closer. Man, I hate this quest. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, wait, no, I changed it. Sorry. Back. I never left. Just kidding. That's funny because I went to a different area for this shaman charm drop, and that is so much quicker. Damn, those red ones drop so fast.
I need to get closer.
No way you saw me. No way. Bitch. That was easier than I was hoping. What's it? Ashenvale? Oh. Oh my gosh, no freaking way, bro. No freaking way.
What brings you here? Farewell. Be careful.
Alright, let's get these quests here over here. We could just pass on this quest. We could just go. Fuck that quest, just kill the mobs for the XP, bruh. Get that levels. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Like, it's not double XP. Like, I'm about to level up just by killing these motherfuckers. That one shoots stuff at me too. Good. Oh, there he is. It's an escort quest, I believe.
I can't cast it.
Let's go, bro. Stay with me, kitty.
What brings you
Just an
here?
enchanter just chilling here. That's so funny. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good boy, good boy. We did it. In record time, baby.
I am honored. Goddess, watch over me.
I don't think it does what I think it does. Huh. I fucked up by putting it in balance. I don't want this spell. I hate this spell. God damn it, I knew I aggroed him. Get up there. Yeah, fuck you, cat. Fuck you, cat.
I'm out of range.
You bitch. Oh my god, he hits me once and runs away. There you go. Oh, he's just getting this chest. Is he just frozen? Oh, he opened it. I do need to kill shit over here. This city. We built Tree City. We built Tree City. On all this glow. Why the fuck are the spiders that big? Oh, she's a big bitch. Okay, here we go. They can't copy me right on the we're gonna listen to a podcast. Made a touchdown.
Scream.
I take back every good thing I said about Daryl's parenting.
So your plan is that you leave 3 kids on their own, and if something bad happens,
They scream.
just bring us with you, man.
Here, I got it. We can trust Peyton more, right? No, we can't. I put my head here's the problem. So like, podcast Matt is like, we shouldn't split up the group more. But Dad Daryl is like, definitely Glenn should stay here with the kids. And Daryl should go check to see, because we should not get these kids anywhere near.
It's like the chicken and the brown rice and the wolf.
Oh, I just know if I go and I find Henry and then like we can't find his kids, so I know if I bring them and Barry sees them, he's gonna like eat their souls or whatever it is.
I think one of us needs to stay with the kids.
Okay.
Hayden, it's like, I have an idea.
What's up, Hayden?
You told me that when you first met them, they were disguised as one person standing on top of each other's shoulders. What if you roll in hard 3 creepy adults and also me, and we go to town on these
That's true.
homies?
That's true. Wait, this
Daryl
is such a
stares
good
at
idea.
Peyton, and for a second, like a little tears in his eye because it's like it's kind of an idea. Like his dad, he's like that's pretty damn smart, Frank. I mean, Peyton is pretty. Yeah, no, that's true. I think we gotta take the risk. You know, we got him out the first time.
Okay, yeah, that's a great idea.
No, we're not leaving him out of our sight. You're right. You're
all
right.
Kids are gonna be a giant dad in
no.
a trench coat.
No, they've already proven that they can deceive adults as 2 kids in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Therefore, we put Larkin Sparrow as a trench coat person, and then Peyton is just along for the ride because he can handle himself.
Peyton, can you do a Walter voice?
Can I do one? Yeah, let me try. Okay, this is what I sound like when I'm bored. I'm
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Are you? What?
We're 3 levels deep.
Holy shit! Anthony!
Peyton, I think if you can hop like a frog, we could maybe like, I know this can get a little grim, but maybe we
Hop
can like
like a
carve these
frog,
fish
he
up and
said.
put some fish scales on your face.
Daryl, it's fine. Daryl, it's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
We don't need to worry about
the
that.
Fish, the
Daryl,
fish
it's
can
fine.
speak English around here. I think they would be really.
You're right. That's a little cruel. Okay, we'll just put some mud on your face and whatnot. We'll put some twigs on. You'll just pretend to
I
be.
could just
Bro, I
be
literally-
me. What is the point are you trying to accomplish?
just want you to
Why is
pretend to
it
be
less
a
weird
frog
if you have a
person.
dirty boy?
Why are you a frog person?
Why?
Daryl, no, I'm gonna have to put my foot down. This is
I'm
weird.
your father, and I
He's your
refuse.
father. This is your dad, man. You can't make
Okay.
your dad a fish person.
Fair enough. Maybe I'm overthinking this. It's the first time I've been accused of that, but I could see that being the case here. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Larkin Sparrow, how's the Florida Battery Ram going?
When you turn back, they're already just like immediately at each other with sticks. Like, he goes, it seems that my building aptitude is not what I thought it was, says Sparrow. And Lark says, samesies, hard samesies. Putting 2 sticks together was a waste of time when one is all I need.
Speaking of putting 2 sticks together, kids, you remember when you guys were the Lord of Chaos?
What are you, cop?
What? Well, no, hell no.
Glenn, have you ever met Glenn? Glenn is the least cop guy you've ever met.
Let's say we do remember that.
I think that you guys need to go incognito into this village that we're about to go into.
Yay.
And I think that those skills that you may or may not have could come in handy. What I'm saying is, you got to get on each other's shoulders, and that's the only way we'll let you follow us.
You want me to adult again? You guys want to turn into a big old adult, the 2 of you together?
Lark, you know what this calls for. Sparrow, I do. One jumps on the other's shoulder in a it's so quick and so beautiful, it's like just frames of animation. It's like an anime transition. And they produce a cloak and flip it over themselves, and instantly, you can't see into the cloak, it's just this dark figure, and it's like a 6-foot-tall looking dude, and they manage to move with convincing adult moroseness.
Which one's on top? Love Wolf or Violet One?
Lark is up top, Violet One.
Violet One. I go, whoa, you guys hi, nice to meet you, old man. Never seen you before. My name's Daryl Wilson. What's your name? I put my hand out.
The Lord of Chaos simply bows.
I cannot believe the Lord of Chaos is back. This is fucking wild.
Okay.
It bows, but at a perfect 90-degree angle because it's just Sparrow holding onto Lark's
Oh my
ankles,
gosh.
and Lark is leaning forward like Michael Jackson in Smooth Criminal, and then he just like,
Oh no.
So good.
Yes.
Okay, so Lark Sparrow.
yes.
No, that was a test. Don't respond to Lark and Sparrow, Lord of Chaos.
Oh, okay, sure.
Do you want another name other than Lord of Chaos, just in case that name's been burned?
Do we want another name other than the coolest name there is?
You're right.
No,
You're
I
right.
think we're
You're
fine.
right. You're
I
right.
think
You're
we're
right.
fine.
That's fair. You're right. Okay.
Glenn, he could be like your leading guitar man or something.
Oh yeah, he's like the mysterious bassist.
Yeah, there you go. And we're like a
Doesn't
crew.
say
and
much because he plays bass.
I'm the drummer. Maybe a
Okay,
band?
I
Yeah,
guess
we're
we'll
like a
be a
band.
band. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's.
I guess I'm lead singer and guitar.
Whoa, Peyton.
But
Slow your roll, my man.
Hayden's your manager.
I'll be your man. I'll make sure all the candy's the right color. We'll make it happen. I'll get you deals.
Yeah,
Slow
sure. Let's
your
go for it,
roll,
man.
my
Yeah, we're gonna go for it really quick. Okay,
Have I been
now
on
I am
mute?
talking
No,
to
sorry.
Lark and Sparrow, and I open up the code so I
Excuse
can
me.
look at them
Just
both in
looking
the
at
eye.
Buttons.
They go, yes.
Yes. Now look, you know it's good to be rowdy sometimes, but you know your dad could very well be in trouble. You remember what happened last time with your grandpa, right?
Yes, it was boring as heck.
Yeah, you don't want that, right?
Okay, so it wasn't dramatizing. It was just boring. So to you guys, it was just boring. Well,
Yeah,
that's,
pretty much.
but you hate
Well,
being
that's
bored,
good.
right?
Well, we despise Isaac, you know this.
Okay, if you get caught,
It's gonna be even more.
you're gonna be so bored.
More boring than this conversation. Ooh, burn, slap, and they hide from each other.
Okay, well I think you guys
Excuse me.
got it. We gotta close the club.
Hey, should we arm the Lord of Chaos, or you think he's good, like, unarmed?
Off in the hatch, Henry just got a chill down his spine.
How about you give them your guitar, Glenn? Because they're supposed
Ooh,
to be.
better idea.
guitars.
Why don't you give us Glenn's gun?
No, I'm gonna hang on
Oh, we
to
actually
gonna
lost
hang on to
that.
the firearm.
No, Glenn, you don't even have it anymore. You lost that.
Roll deception, just Daryl.
That is 9.
So he still has the gun. Don't
Yeah,
lie.
he has a gun, but you guys are kids. And you're not gonna have a goddamn gun.
Give him
You
the stick.
understand?
Give him the stick.
Here's-
Don't give him the stick.
It's stick or gun, my man. We will not go in. We are going in strapped with wood or iron.
You both did a good job of carving your stick.
You can share.
No, they can both have a stick. Keep one stick inside the cloak, and here's your other stick. You both get a stick.
We go, if we break these into 2 pieces, then we will both have 2 sticks and we'll look like Goro from the YouTube videos of Mortal Kombat.
Sure, whatever that is.
You hear
All
the
right.
sound of 2 pieces of wood being snapped. Huh, okay.
I guess we start heading into town, right?
Are you doing so stealthily or are you walking in to be noticed?
Stealthily, I think.
Hey, Glenn, you want? I mean, we're. I don't think we're gonna be able to hide ourselves. Or I guess I see what you're saying. I guess you want to just like check the perimeter and see if we can see what's
Let's
going on
check the
first.
perimeter. You don't have to
Okay,
just,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, we're
bust
sneaking
in.
up. We're trying to sneak up
We're
to see
sneaking up
like.
to get a lay of the land, Anthony.
Yeah,
Just tell
like
him to
those
so
hills.
We're
wide,
gonna
baby.
approach stealthily to kind of get a sense of any openings, you know, like the beginning of any good stealth video game. You start out stealthy, it never ends that way, but you have good intentions at the beginning.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Yeah, how good is your
My stealth is really good. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I it was +1. I thought I rolled a natty 1. I got a 7 + 1. That's 8.
Okay.
That was a journey on that dice roll.
I thought it was a 1 + 7. I was like, I don't have +7 stealth.
15 plus 4, 19.
Okay, so they don't see Glenn, but they do see Daryl. So what happens is the 2 of you head up to the ridge, and you can see that in the center of the village, actually, also both roll Arcana for me. I didn't even bother having the other 2 do it because they have a disadvantage.
5 plus 2, 7.
10 + 0, 10.
Okay, so neither of you notice anything different, other than the implication of me asking you to roll Arcana. But
Weird. Glenn, did you just feel a sense
just,
like you had to
like,
think
kind
about
of,
something
like-
magical?
Yeah, just like the symbol that Prince adopted for his like sort of moniker just kind of flashed in my head, but it could just be I've had like, you know, wanna be your lover stuck in my head for the last 20 minutes.
That's a good song.
so what happens is, as you're talking about Prince, the group of Oak children, I guess, or Oak family members, because they're of all shapes and sizes and ages, they immediately notice Daryl, and you see about 20 very Henry-esque faces sort of turn to you in unison, and their eyes lock with you, and then they all get big, genuine smiles, and they start waving at you, and they say, hello, hello, come in, come to Oakvale, welcome to Oakvale, come in. We're just
Oh.
about to have a big banquet to honor the return of our prodigal son.
Oh, well, howdy. I'm Daryl, and this is, glad we were just wandering by. We're looking for a nice place. This sounds like a party. This is Glenn.
We're just Glenn. Yeah,
Okay, so now
sure,
they see
fine.
Glenn.
You've explicitly said that your names are the names of the dads that Barry is looking for and has been tracking this entire time.
Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
So once you say that, they go, Daryl and Glenn, we've heard so much about you.
Oh, I think you misunderstood. I think you
No,
misunderstood.
no. We're the band, Daryl and Glenn.
Yeah, Daryl and Glenn.
Like, there's some other bands like Hall & Oates. We're Daryl and Glenn.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Persuasion with disadvantage, sir?
I know I probably still walked into the wrong forest. I know.
I don't know if I should choose between the 24 or the 23.
God damn it. Okay, so they go, oh, a band for the banquet. What a delight. You could play music while we quaff and fill our bellies of love and food. Why don't you come in and have a seat?
We have a kid here.
We're
We
gonna
have
need to see a rate card before we commit to that, but we can
He
talk.
walks up behind you and he goes, whoa, we don't do anything pro bono. Let's see, we're gonna have half now, half later, 2,000 gold minimum, or we walk.
Yes, I agree with that.
The Lord of Chaos also comes in behind you and they go, ooh, who are these two? Who's the small one and the very large one? Tell us all about them.
This one's our manager. This is Duke.
Duke Ellington, our manager.
Duke Ellington, our manager.
Duke Ellington, nice to meet you. And he starts running around just shaking hands, like really shittily, just like, pop, 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 pop. Just grabs him, shakes him, put it down. Grab him, shake him, put it down.
And this is our bassist. He doesn't talk much. The Lord of Chaos.
The Lord of Chaos bends over ever so slightly. And they say, oh, well, that is absolutely delightful. Do you want to have something to eat? We're still cooking a lot of it. We have some carrots, and we have some kale chips, and we have some seaweed snacks, some delightful seaweed snacks. There's all kinds of things. Just sit down, avail yourselves of some food.
So Glenn Clock said they all look a little bit like Henry and is kind of starting to put some things together, rubbing some brain cells and getting some sparks. Hey, are you all like related or something? What's your deal? You all like, you all seem like real friendly with each other. And
Yeah, is this like a family reunion?
Yeah, what's going on?
They all in unison burst into laughter, and then all in unison stop laughing around the same time with the same like that same like normal thing. The one who's talking to you, who looks very much like a older feminine version of Henry, says, yes, we are all family. We're all 3 Oaks. We are all of the Oakvale. My name is...
Anthony, I have a question.
Yes?
Okay, if they're all related in this town, are they just all like into incest? Like how is
No,
this
no.
happening? Like,
They're not incestuous.
Hi, folks. This is us taking a pause from the podcast to let you know this isn't an incest thing. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the episode.
So the older lady says, my name is Gatory Oak, and we're all family. We've all come from the great Barry Oak, and we live here in perfect peace and utter harmony.
Okay.
Oh, man, I think this is the commune that Henry said he was from.
Wait.
Oh man, dude, these are a bunch of hippies.
Yeah. I mean, they look a lot like Henry, that's for sure.
All right,
Okay,
hold on.
well,
I just gotta adjust my mentality. You know, we kind of gotta do that. We do tour the whole country after all. And there's certain pockets of the country that I'm just gonna adjust sort of my mentality a little bit. Like, oh, far out, man, guys, what are you cooking up?
Just all
You already said love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of gluten free though.
Oh yeah, no gluten to be found, my good friend.
All right.
Great. And by the way, I forgot
Daryl,
to...
I'm not actually
No,
gluten
stop saying
free.
that. I forgot to introduce myself, Frank of Daryl and Glenn. Nice to meet you. Any chance we could see a man of the hour? You guys are celebrating somebody? A guy named Henry?
You wish to see the prodigal son? You wish to see Hen?
Oh, it sounds like a fun thing. It sounds like
yeah,
that's what you guys
perhaps
are up
you
to.
could-
Also, my name is Bonesaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frank Bonesaw, Lord of
ready.
Chaos, and Duke Ellington are here, and we'd love to meet Henry.
I'm
Of
so
Daryl and
blasted,
Glenn?
bro.
Daryl and
These guys
Glenn.
are-
We'd love-
It's like Leonard Skinner or Pink Floyd. Like, it's a name, but it's not the name of anyone in the
Yeah.
band.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
It's like Kiss, and you're like, oh, that seems like a nice band, and then you see them, you're like, oh, this
Oh.
isn't a nice band at all.
And also, you said Barry's here?
Yes, Barry Oak is here. He's the one who made this land for us, and he's the one who keeps it peaceful and safe and really, really cool. So, yeah, if you would like to go see Henry Oak, the prodigal son, I don't know if I told you his name was Henry, but I'm pretty sure you're just really intuitive. I could get that feeling about you. We're all very empathic here.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, he just went down
Oh,
that way
yeah.
toward the hatch, and as they point, you can see Henry and a weird clod of mud at his feet slowly ambling toward
Oh,
a
we
hatch
haven't
in the
even
ground.
gotten in the
we
hatch
haven't gotten to
yet.
hatch yet.
I'm presuming that was all happening like quasi-simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, you see Henry like holding a rock and like pointing at it.
Yeah.
Glenn, it's Henry. What should we do?
I think we just go along with this. We strike when the moment is opportune.
I feel like we look, and then like the
And
camera,
Glenn
like,
takes the safety off his gun.
The Lure of Chaos starts like vibrating.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's cut back to Henry and Ron.
Let's cut 20 feet over to Henry and Ron.
Yeah.
Okay, so Henry is like all eyes on this hatch. This hatch is his entire world right now. His whole mentality is just rock. I'm just going straight towards the hatch.
So Canary holds out a hand and goes,
Easy
here's the
money,
thing.
sniper.
It is very, very dangerous in there, and if you go in, you will die. You will immediately age about 100 years or so, and then you'll die. So there's some other precautions we have to take.
Okay. I feel like that. All right.
Well, you
that's
just
a-
kept walking
How much
towards
is
it.
it
I was
gonna
going to
cost?
explain it
Oh,
to you
that's
like
right.
when we were in front of you. It's going to be like, before you is the hatch. Here are
Oh,
the
I
rules.
see.
But you were
Okay.
just, you're a go-getter. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna die if I go in there, is what you said.
If your body goes in there, you see. Okay, so here's the thing. Inside
confused.
this hatch, this
Oh,
has all been
it's-
told to me by Barry Oak. From his
oh,
lips to
nice.
my ears, to my lips to your ears.
Everything's still
Inside
two.
this is the answer to where all of us came from. It carries with
I
it
don't wanna
a
talk to you,
time
bitch.
long gone, a bygone era. So if we go into this space with our bodies will
Oh,
age and
top?
decay very quickly.
Oh, so we have to astrally project our minds in there, is what you're saying.
Essentially, yes, but you
Okay,
have to
I've-
astrally project them into sort of homunculi.
Oh, so it's okay. So we're gonna put our spirits
the
into like
moss.
Speak quickly,
totems or something?
I have
and go
urgent
in there?
matters.
Kind of. So she starts digging into the
Rhonda
ground and
has
just
no
getting big
idea how to
clods
lead
of
our
like
people.
mud. And she
I
goes,
have
so the
vision
thing
that she
about the
lacks.
world
Oh
on
my
the other
gosh,
side
is
of
that
this
the Oni
hatch is
quest?
that it
That's
has a lot
crazy.
of different physical rules
That's how
than
you
the
get the
world
Oni
that we're
quest, too.
in. So if you were to imagine this world as sort of a Dungeons and Dragons 5.0, everything on the other end of that hatch
Nice, so
is
we are
sort of
ready
Dungeons and
for
Dragons
Ashenvale.
1.0.
And that's the whole-
Like original D&D mechanics, so to speak. So what I'm going to do is
Darknassus.
you're going to tell me what kind of character you'd like to build in the
Tell us
1.0
soul.
system.
Oh, we gotta go
I
back
will
to the
make it out
character.
of mud.
What?
You'll put your soul inside of it, and then that character will go in, and you can explore to your heart's content without worrying about dying because things were very lethal back in the old days.
Okay, this is a lot. I'm going. Canary,
Darn,
it's just
I
it's
should've
been
used
it's
my-
been a big 10 minutes for me. So I'm gonna sit down. Is that?
Let's try and fill
Oh,
these
oh
boxes
my!
up.
What? So Henry looks up and he sees
I don't know
Daryl
where I'm
and
going.
Waving.
yeah. Hi, Daryl. Oh, jeez, oh, gee, is that who I think it is in the room?
Our bassist, Lord of Chaos, and I wink at him.
The Lord
Damn,
of
we
Chaos
don't even have
immediately,
revive
two
yet as a
hands
group.
come up from the sides of the cloak, and they're just doing
That's
devil
fucked up.
horns.
Excuse me, Canary. These are my friends. I guess.
The band is called Daryl. That's the band.
And I'm Frank.
And I'm Bonesaw.
And we heard everything she said, so you don't have to explain it to us again. We overheard it. She was
Perfect.
talking very loudly.
Would you like to go in as well? Oh, you're the bard. Are you bards? Sing a lovely song about Henry and all the wonderful things that he's done in his whole life. If you went in with him, it's up to you though. You don't have to go in.
Are you paying us?
No, not at all. There is no payment in Oakvale. We support one
slow
another
down.
with kindness and love. That is the currency of Oakvale: is food, companionship, shelter, the basic necessities of life.
Yeah, but like, what about like money though?
What about it?
Well, but like, what are you like against the idea of money?
Yeah.
But why? It's like
you
so
like the idea of money? Do you like doing things you don't like to do just to get a currency that some other entity is determined should run your life? That seems a little bit
No, well,
slavish.
no, but like the decision of how much money is worth is
Ron
decided
stands
upon
up.
by a group of people.
Oh, who's this?
I'm in the band too.
God damn it, Ron.
Your pet rock has turned into a man. You don't even need a homunculus. You can just go in as you are. That's delightful.
I think Ron should probably make a homunculus too. Hey guys, I am actually really glad to see you. It's been crazy. This is like, I'm from here, I think. This is my home. It's all kind of coming back to me. But they said there's a lot of answers on the other side of this hatch, and I gotta go in. It sounds really dangerous though, so oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh man, this is a big one. This is a lot.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I go, so, Henry, is the GP around?
What's
The Grand of us,
My
you
dad?
know?
Grandpa,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, is that just like an open thing?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
his town, man. Like, this is my dad. I think he's like the mayor here or something like that. It's all slowly coming back to me. There are answers on the other side of this thing, and I have to see it through.
Well, hold on. If you're remembering stuff now, then why don't we just wait here? I mean, like
12,
everybody seems really
5.
nice and helpful, and there's no money to worry about. And you know, as a businessman, I love money, but I don't like counting it. You know what I mean? So if we're safe here, then why don't we just wait for your memory to sort of memorize?
Hopper,
I
short sword, 6
feel like I need to know because I need to know. And if you want to stay on the outside, I totally get that because this is crazy. This is too much. I need to see this through.
Wherever you need to go, Henry, we're gonna go. The only question is, what do you want to do with the kiddos over there?
So does nobody know that they're the
Nah, I don't think so. By the way, I fed them only vegetables, and they did carve some sticks, but like they're pretty chill. They got a little out of control, but like they're okay.
They got their exercise
Oof,
in.
this is
Thanks,
gonna
man.
hurt
I
the bank,
appreciate
but
that. Hey, thanks for keeping an eye on them, man. Like,
Yeah,
this is it's a dangerous world out here.
As you say this, you turn and see that the Lord of Chaos like produces one hand with a sharpened stick in it, and then another hand with a sharpened stick in it, and then another hand with a sharpened stick in it, and then another hand with a sharpened stick in it.
I wave them down. It'd be a shame if this got real boring. Am I right, Henry?
All the hands go right back inside the cloak.
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to use that one. Wow, I can't believe I never thought of it. Hey, good job, Daryl.
What's going on
Canary, so you're saying we're gonna create little mud versions of ourselves and go into this other plane of existence. What happens to like our bodies? Are we just like taking a nap? You know, on this side?
That's right. You'll do a little snoozy.
there's so many people right here.
Like, you won't do anything to us?
That's crazy. There's so many people
We
playing
do
right now.
anything to you.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll take you into a bed because your back might hurt a whole lot when you get back up. So we'll probably take you into the village and like get you on a nice little comfy down mattress.
Like put our hands in warm water or like killing us?
We couldn't
Do
kill
I
you
have
if you
enough
wanted.
space?
Oh, that's good
Oh
to
my God,
know.
I do.
Why couldn't you kill us even if you wanted to?
Real quick, go ahead and kill me. Try to kill me.
Are you sure? That,
Let's
Yeah,
go.
go for it. Go for it.
okay, I take out.
I feel like Peyton takes this opportunity to.
Payne's like jumping up and down. He's bouncing up and down. Like, let me get it, let me get it.
I-
It's consensual. It's consensual.
I like Henry like pulls out a knife. No, you know, I'm sure it must be some magic thing. What do you like? Come right back to life or something like that?
It's no big deal. Here, watch. Give me the knife. Go ahead.
Okay, I give her the knife.
So she takes the knife and she goes, I'm gonna stab myself. Watch out, everybody. Ah! And she
wow.
brings the knife down and it like, she tries to like drive it into her stomach, but before it even connects with the skin, her arms just seize up and she goes, "Ugh." It's like she can't physically bring herself to do it. She's like, "Ugh." And then she goes, see, you can't actually follow through on any
there.
violence within
Safe
the
travels.
center of the
Have a
village. Now,
good
in the hatch, you
Well
definitely
met.
can't, 'cause that's
See you
separate
around.
zone.
I grabbed the knife and I tried
So I
to
lost a lot of money out of
Same thing
that.
happens. The second that
But
you
I got
the
some good
knife is
XP,
about to
and I
pierce your
got
skin, it just, and you can't
rep.
physically or psychically make yourself do it.
This makes the fact that Daryl did this cool knife
Because
trick
you have
less
to be.
impressive.
Yeah, he couldn't have possibly cut himself.
I tossed the knife to Payne. I'm like, all
I've
right,
now
buddy, you
seen
can
like
have the
level
knife over here.
25 BS.
And he grabs
Must
it,
not be in the
jumps
right
on top
spot.
of Canary, and just like raises it up and just keeps bringing it down over and over, and it keeps doing nothing.
Oh
She's
my
not
gosh,
reacting at all.
exalted,
And
I
she's like, he's a
think.
delight. This
Good.
one's a delight. And he's like, this is so good. This is all the fun of the best.
Okay, Canary, we need to do a band huddle here. So if you could just give us like a quick second.
As much time as you need.
Okay, hey guys, and I bring Lark and Sparrow into the huddle too.
Hey, how you doing with all this, Henry?
We have to sit, like, man, I'm trying to keep it together right now,
Bro, I
and
got
this is just like I'm getting a
paid
lot of
for
curveballs
DoorDash
thrown at me today,
right now.
and I just. So
Eating
here's
good,
my primary
fam.
concern.
Okay.
We go to
Eating
sleep.
good.
We go into the other side of this world. Who knows what kind of crazy situation we're gonna wake up in, right? Like that seems kind of rowdy to me,
I'm just
and
kidding.
especially like I'm nervous about the kids having to like go to sleep too, because I know that Barry wants the kid, but. They want to raise
Sleep
our
sounds
kids,
so
right? Barry
good.
doesn't want to hurt them. He wants to raise them. That's what they said. They wanted to steal our
Well,
kids.
yeah, if they
Okay.
wanted to hurt him, they would have hurt him when they had him.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think there's a chance that maybe he'll take
Let's
them.
go
But
back
you know,
to
if he
this
takes your kids or whatever, we'll get them
douchebag.
back.
All right.
If this is what you gotta do, then we gotta do this. And
Okay.
you know, I'm less concerned about what they're gonna do to us, and just making sure that you're okay and ready to, face whatever's gonna be in there.
How do we know that we can't just go into the hatch? How do we know that she's telling the truth about aging everybody up?
Lark says, if you want to test, I could run in and then very quickly run out and see if I'm suddenly 18 and have the ability to smoke and drink and vote and fire a gun.
Actually, you know what, Ron? You could just throw like some of your bats or something in there and see what comes back. You know,
That's
like
true.
an
Do you
old
want to
bat.
test it out with a bat, Ron?
Yeah, I'll send a frog in because I think that's no offense to your father, Peyton, but I think it's my least favorite animal that I have here.
Goldilocks aren't frogs. They look similar. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah, I fucking hate frogs. All right, so I pull up the hat of vermin. I say, hat of vermin, one frog, please.
A frog sploots out right under your
I
hand.
don't like sploots.
Canary grabs a big old wheel on the front of the hatch and cranks it counterclockwise and like with all of her strength, like lurches it open and a puff of ancient, dusty smelling foul air comes out of the hatch and
Bro,
it's
get away
pretty
from
dark
me.
in there, but you can see a staircase headed down.
Henry casts Speak with Animals and speaks to the frog. And I say, hey, Mr. Frog? Mr. or Miss, I don't want to, Frog?
Yes.
Hey, we need you to go down this hatch and just, come back real quick, okay?
Yes. This is my frog voice. Yes. You want me to go down and just come back?
Yeah. Just real quick, just dip on in and then run back out after we...
Henry, or Hen, rather. Guys, did you know his name's Hen?
Just call me Hen. No, my name is Henry.
He's
Call
like
me
a
Henry.
chicken. Hen,
My
Hen.
name is Hen, Ron.
Okay.
My name is Henry. My name is Henry.
All right, Henry, I'm sorry. Will you?
It's okay, just-
Will you tell the frog that if he sees the button, it's 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42? 42, I think.
Are you just going that off the top of your dome?
Yeah. Yeah, and then just click enter or whatever.
Okay, hey, I tell that to the frog because Henry did not see the show Lost. So if you see anything for numbers, those are the numbers. But just run on in and run back out, okay?
All right, here I go. And he jumps on the first stair,
I
jumps
forgot
down
to do
on you. The second, its little flippers, touch the first step.
That's a damn shame.
Immediately, a
Still
gray
two.
beard begins to form on its mouth, and then wrinkles begin to form across the frog's back, and it goes, yo, yo, and it jumps back out, and is like, the beard is like way super long, and in the instant that it was there, it seems to have
28% of
aged
two,
at
yeah, it's
least
nothing, that's
50
why.
years.
Wouldn't it like bleep out of existence?
Frogs
It's
live
a
about
half.
10
I
to
don't get a
12
half.
years.
You don't
That's
round up. Give me a
amazing.
half
Hey,
action.
not in Faerun. In Faerun, they grow beards.
That's alright.
Yeah, they grow
Once
beards,
that
right.
spell
They
turns
also
to like
grow
level
beards.
2,
Henry
it's about to
turns
be
to
over.
Ron. I think they're telling the truth about the hatch.
Hey Henry, let me sidebar you for a second over here.
Yeah, what's up, Glenn?
Yeah, it's just just sort of looking at this situation,
Uh-huh.
losing consciousness, going to sleep. This just seems like a really dumb idea. Just saying, that's a really dumb
Yeah, I
idea, and
mean-
I'm not doing it. I don't let no dentist put me down. I still got all 4 of my wisdom teeth, even though they said it was going to be a real problem. And it turns out, by the way, that it wasn't a problem, and maybe all of dentistry is a scam. I'm still
I
working
don't
on
know,
that one.
Glenn,
but
you know, oh God, do I have my wisdom teeth? I guess I must.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know. I never thought about it, but I have all my wisdom teeth too. And now I'm like, that may be. Oh my God, you know, I have a lot of gum problems, man. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. I
Oh,
gotta focus.
God.
Look, I get it. I'm not comfortable with this either, man. But this is kind of like my whole. This is like my whole existential. I gotta know what's in there, dude. So, geez, though, you raise a really good point. Like, you know, I remember hearing that you're never supposed to go with a hippie to a second location, and I also feel like that probably involves, like, you know, going to sleep in a commune that you haven't spent the night in before. So.
Ron's got his like 4 of his fingers. In I don't know if you're wise, do you have wisdom teeth? And if you're not wise, does that mean you got them out and you're a dentist already?
Right now, Henry has disadvantage on wisdom teeth, so. Okay, Glenn raises a really good point. Do we want to leave all of us unconscious here? Because here's what I'm thinking, like, who knows what's in that place, too? Like, how
Bitch, you
long
ain't
can we
taking my
trust these
fucking
people? Like, there
quest.
might be some crazy stuff
Fuck
in
outta
there.
here.
I don't
Oh,
want
I
to
gotta
go in
do
there alone. That's really
what is
scary.
this?
might be
Is
trapping your soul.
Hey Glenn, while I'm out.
Oh, dude, I killed this
you
guy
have my
at level
consent
10.
to
I'm gonna
see if
destroy
I
this
have
motherfucker.
wisdom teeth still.
Okay, yeah, I'll check on that.
And if I still have my wisdom teeth, like, can I have my wisdom back that I lost when I looked at the poopy?
I thought you were gonna say, and if you do have wisdom teeth, you're gonna let Glenn remove them while you're out.
No, this is
Where do you go get
directed
Star
by Anthony.
Surge?
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, we rolled something and then I had wisdom teeth, so I was really smart?
Yeah, that is funny.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that, because that's how wisdom teeth work. Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna have to wait until you get all the way to fucking Slinkery Hill to get your shit back. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's stupid.
I'll give it a coin flip as to whether
Yes.
or not them
I
teeth
asked
still live.
where.
Okay, but like we can't do it now because I'm still.
Wetlands.
That's the juicy cliffhanger that we're going to leave
Yeah.
this episode
Guess where we're going,
on.
boys and girls.
Is whether Ron still has his wisdom teeth.
Daryl walks over to Canary
But-
and just like, hey, so just real quick, like it's like we don't actually go in there, right? So like if we die in there, we don't actually die. correct?
You guess
No, no,
you'll
no.
probably
Only a
level
homunculus goes in
for.
that you can remotely control by putting your consciousness into it momentarily. If you die that version of homunculus, your body just gets your consciousness back. That's it. Your consciousness, once it goes into one of my homunculi, once
Right
it's
here's
died, it
Olgan,
can't go
level
back
9.
into a homunculi. It just develops an antidote to being back in my little movement. So you only get one shot.
It's a refractory period, if you will.
Oh yeah, I was like running away from
Or at
him
least we
too.
can't go in half cocked. I mean, like, you gotta. I'm
Okay,
there
use
for
the
you. Like,
potion.
we do this. Like, it's a risk to leave. You know, maybe we leave somebody here, but like, I'm there for you, man. If this is what you want to do.
No, I'm full.
Yeah, wetlands is really high, so we don't have to get in there.
You guys can go in. I'll stay behind and guard the bodies.
Don't call us bodies. That makes it feel like you've already given up on us.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna guard us.
The unconscious
yes, you,
people.
yes.
All right,
Easy money.
Glenn,
Yes, yes.
there could be some stuff in there that I don't know if my beautiful boys are ready to see. Because I'm still trying to piece together what all happened, you know? And, you know, I want to have as strong a team in there as possible. So I'm going to go against my better judgment here.
Dude, if
and
you're
say
playing
that
hardcore mode on Season of
Yeah.
Discovery,
I
just stop.
It's really hard for me to say
Just
this
play
right now,
Season
so
of
just give me a second.
Discovery.
Okay, all right.
Glenn?
Yes.
Just do
You're
fucking
in charge of
PvP
my
if you're
sons.
bored. Or make all the
Oh, all
characters
right.
you
I give a
can.
little light thumbs up.
That was not reassuring at all to Henry.
I look at Henry and say, hey, Henry, when I was there with Glenn, I gotta tell you, Glenn straight up did a great job. I like look over at Glenn and I'm like giving him a wink. It's like, you got nothing to worry about. I didn't even have to parent at all. It was all Glenn, man.
All
He's got
right,
your kids down
I'm gonna roll to see if I saw the wink. What would that be?
That'd be perception, and then
That's
yeah, roll-
perception's wisdom, right?
Yes.
I got a,
15, you actually see the wink.
Okay, why are you winking though, Daryl? It feels like if that was a true statement, you wouldn't need to wink to Glenn about it. You know what? I can't.
I put my hand on Henry's shoulder and look him dead in the eye, and I say,
Sweet.
Henry,
my
don't worry
gosh.
about up here.
Yeah, you'll get
They
some
won't
good
know
levels
I'm
trying
here.
to
I'll
get
be
the
able to
weapons.
conduct some reconnaissance for when you guys come back, and I will make sure to take care of your kids. Spark
Nice, we got
and
an
Arrow.
actual fucking line, baby.
Ooh, much better names, much better names. We're getting our tattoos changed.
You know, one promise is pretty
No,
good.
we don't see
but
bitches.
better than one promise is practicing promises. You promise on your word as a dad that you will take care of my children. Watch after them.
Did we
as
get any
if-
good
I don't
items
want to
from
say
all
your own,
these
because frankly, I'm not the
trash?
judge, but will you do a good job looking after them?
Yes.
Okay, I have your word. Canary. And I turn to Canary.
Hello.
You seem like a really nice person, and you seem like someone that if you give your word is bond. Do I sense that that's true? Is that true?
Oh, of course. She does a pirouette.
You give me your word that nothing bad will happen to anyone in this room while they're unconscious, and that nothing bad will happen to my friends Roadman and Spark, the Lord of Chaos.
It's a lot of names you threw at me, but no, of course. I will be as fantastic a host as Barry Oak himself is. You have nothing to fear.
Can I roll to think if I think she's lying?
Yeah, roll insight.
I got a 19. I don't know what my bonus is.
With a 19, which is a pretty good roll, you can tell that as far as she knows, by her definition of what is good or bad,
It's not a
nothing bad
weekend
will happen.
thing. It's until it
Seems
gets you
like
to
a shaky
25.
technicality, but
But in that moment, Daryl's like, I mean, she seems truthful.
The only question I have is what do we do about the P-Man?
well, so
Get it? Because it works both ways. You see
about
what I
who?
did there.
What?
The P-Man. The P-Man.
P-Man,
P-Man.
P-Man, P-Man.
P-Man. Oh,
Why
P
does
is
it work
Payton.
both ways?
And also P as in urine.
Payton's coming in with us.
I feel like this is a good way for Peyton to get out some fighting and aggression without being in physical harm.
This is great because this is kind of video games do that in our
Yeah.
world. I think maybe Peyton would be a really good gamer. I feel like if Peyton was in our world, he'd be a gamer. That's what I think. But a really nice gamer who didn't do
Yeah,
that
he's
gamer
got
stuff.
capital
I really
G
care about
gamer.
ethics and gaming journalism.
If,
That's canonically the kind of person I am.
if Peyton was in the real world, he would think you are a cook.
Peyton, in our world, you guys have unfortunate foster children. We have these brothers that are super, and guess what they do? They smash stuff. And that's, that could be like something that you're a part of. Anyway.
Sounds like your son. Sounds like you just described Lark and Sparrow.
Yeah, it does.
That's true. They are Super Smash Brothers. I love my. Oh boy. All right. Now, which brings me to the last word. We
Damn.
got two pretty shaky words from Glenn and Canary, both of whom seem semi-reliable. Lark. Lord of Chaos. May
Damn.
I have a moment's parlay?
Boys are getting
The
into
Lord
it.
of Chaos speaking.
I hate it when you guys do that. Okay. All right. Boys.
Yes.
I have to go into this mystery hatch. While I'm down there, Glenn
Wow.
is in charge. Do I
He
have
just says KK.
your word that you will do what Glenn says?
It's over.
Your
Fight's
word
over.
upon your brother's life that you will listen to Glenn. And that
Oh my
you will
gosh,
do what
and then he says right.
As long
Oh
as it
my
doesn't
gosh, now
sound
he
too
has someone
stupid,
helping him, so he's gonna talk back.
You would use our love for each other against one another to get what you wish. That is brilliant, Father! Yes, I, Lord of Chaos Part 1, agree to do that thing. And I, Lord of Chaos Part 2, also agree to do that thing.
All right, guys, that's 4 words that are all kind of shaky, but what I'm hoping here is they'll all add up to like one pretty good word that nothing bad is going to happen.
Oh my gosh.
So, given all that, it's time to go in.
So as you resolve...
I
amongst
said
yourselves
saying,
that
talking
you're gonna
about you,
go down
bitch.
Into this hatch, Canary's turned away from you, fiddling with something. And when she turns back around, she's holding a rock and a chisel, and you can see that the rock is like
I'm
a
fucking
it's got 20 sides on it. And she
Icosahedron.
Oh,
An icosahedron, Anthony?
Yes, it's an it's one of those, you fucker. And she
Fucking
goes,
nerd.
all right, guys, it's time. And she throws it at you to roll your characters.
Thank goodness I'm out of Teledrosol. Or Darnassus. Or whatever. Fuck it. There's too many names.
Dungeons and Daddies is a rowdy, horny, violent podcast for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. May the stars guide
Wait, are you serious? Okay, he's up here. I thought he was back at the freaking Dolan or whatever. Speaking of, I'm gonna change it to here.
Hello. A shot fell off. Ich nu doggy.
It's like I have a deer. Dope. Hotel. Motel. Holiday.
Welcome to Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast, a loose Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and for once, more of a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, as you will come to see, about 4 dads from our world flung into the Forgotten Realms in a quest to rescue their lost sons. My name is Freddie Wong. I play Glenn Close. Now here's where we are in the story. We're hanging out with a bunch of
I believe level
hippies
40 is
who are into
mount.
vegetarianism and not eating
So
meat.
everyone's trying to
I
get
thought
their
it'd
mount
be
money.
a good time to talk a little bit about Glenn's gustatory habits. Glenn's favorite vegetable
Almost there.
is deep
Psych.
fried. Nice. Deep fried vegetables.
Freddie, I feel like you're chomping Henry's flavor with these reversal on the favorite blank.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a trademark of? Oh, sorry. 1 second, guys. I have a motorcycle gang, literally.
Bro, we
I
can't
thought that
level
was
up
like
past
the
25 yet.
wind
You
or something.
That was me
dumbass.
growling
February
in
8th,
disapproval at
everybody.
Freddie's dad fact.
Sorry, this motorcycle gang thinks I'm so cool. They want to come. They keep trying to indict me in the
Keep
gang.
trying to hang out
Hey,
with
ask
me,
if you
man.
could join. Just roll
yeah.
out the window.
Oh,
Deep
you
fried
can
any
disable
vegetables.
it.
So number 1 on the list, fries, French fries. That's a vegetable.
That's a vegetable. You know what it is? It's like a reverse Henry fact.
Yeah.
It goes exactly where you think it'll go.
It goes to the opposite zag from whatever Henry's dad fact would be. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I want
I did not
more
know that.
nerd Glenn facts.
Deep fried vegetables.
fried.
That's
Deep
what Glenn's
fried- now,
got
does
this
that
week.
apply to any vegetable? Like, or,
Yes, any vegetable.
and as
Any
long as
vegetable is
it's-
made better by deep frying.
Anything deep fried tastes good. I haven't had anything deep fried that doesn't taste good. So.
Even candies, even Oreos.
Yeah.
taste
Yeah,
good deep
remember
fried.
when I had that deep fried Oreo at Lake Arrowhead and it was
Yeah.
it was okay?
This is pre-phase 2.
Yeah.
It was fine.
You know what? Oreo's already perfect. They don't taste better once they're fried.
No, that's like putting a top hat on a top hat. You know, like what are you doing?
It's like putting a top hat on the Mona Lisa.
Literally too arousing.
We are always in the past. I don't understand that.
All right. My name is Matt Arnold, a real dad playing a
Oh
fake
God,
dad
way to
called Daryl
flex,
Wilson.
piece of shit.
Fuck.
Yep, that's right. Playing a dad named Daryl Wilson, who is a stay-at-home coach dad who becomes a barbarian when he enters the Forgotten Realms. Little dad fact about Daryl. So it's been a while since we've heard about his home brewing. The last beer Daryl made before he lost everything and got sucked into the Forgotten Realms is he's going ambitious here. He made a barley wine.
A barley wine? What is he at a Renaissance fair orgy? What is that about?
It's a barley wine, and it's called Access with a picture of Grant.
Oh, shit.
ED, so it's Access Granted, and he's gonna age it for 10 years so that he can have it when he's 21.
That's fun.
Oh, that's super
And
sweet.
right now he's got 21 spots on the label, and he's been putting a picture. Every birthday he's gonna add another picture to the
damn.
bottle, and then he's gonna give it to him when he's 21.
I can't wait for Grant to pretend that's his first time drinking when Daryl is.
Here you go, son. Your first sip of alcohol.
Hi, I'm Will. I play Henry Oak, Birkenstock Rockin', Granola Munchin', Hippie Nature, Crunchy Munchy, Druid Dad from the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, a little extra splishy splash on there for you. A little dash of Henry right there, just adding to the rhythm of it.
A little wop. No, take that out, please.
Oh no.
A little whap is that what
whap.
you just said?
He's a splishy splash. I'm sorry.
Henry
Oh
thinks
my
that
God.
whap means welcome, accepting peacefulness.
Damn it! I thought about doing a WAP.
Henry's
great.
dad fact this week is, I think it's time for me to reveal something about Henry, which is why he
Oh my
hates
God,
horses.
sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
As you can tell in Oakvale, they've got like a naming convention. It's like a name of an animal and then Re-Oak, right? Like that's like Bear Re-Oak or Henry
Well, they do pronounce it bar, which means I think
I don't
that
know what
all the-
that's about. I feel like Anthony's gonna blackjack us with some weird twist of what's
Sometimes
going on
it's
there.
like-
Oh yeah, sure. It's a part of an amazing plan I have, and not just the fact that I forgot that they were all animal names the first time you came to the fucking.
Henry's tormentor as a kid, his bully as a kid, was another kid in the commune named Horse, or rather named Horsey Oak. So Horsey Oak used to bully Henry around, and he once.
Wait. It's Horse Re, right?
No,
Horse
no, no,
Re.
no. It's Horsey Oak, and I'll explain
Okay.
why. It's because
Okay.
Re-Oak means you're from Oakvale, where Sea Oak means you're from like, the
shit.
suburbs outside of Oakvale.
And then BCC Oak means that they can't tell whether or not
All
you're
right.
in.
Horsey.
Here we
His
go.
name is Horsey Oak.
His name was
No, no, no.
for CO.
Oh my gosh, what is it we're
Oak
talking
is what
about
I'm hearing.
here?
No, Horsey.
Aberdeen.
It's damn it. No, don't take this from me. His
So
name is Horsey Oak.
His name is
He's
Horsey
from
Oak.
the- I was gonna do
We
a
should
whole
just go
joke
get
about
that
how he's from the valley
Star Search
outside of
room.
Oakvale, and it was gonna be a valley
go make a
reference.
trip.
It was gonna be a funny LA joke, but you guys ruined it. Now I
Turning
hate
it into a
horses.
joke for everyone.
Now I hate horses
I
because
don't
you
understand.
ruined my
This
dad.
doesn't make sense. This
No,
does
it
not
makes
make
perfect
sense.
sense,
No,
and-
no,
Why
no,
does
no,
it
no,
not
no.
make sense,
Just
Freddie?
because someone is named the name horse doesn't mean you hate four-legged animals with long faces.
No, it's just that when Henry came to our world and forgot his past, he had a low-key suspicion and tension around the word horse. It was like a traumatic thing for him.
Yep, you know, Freddie, if you ever have like a child and you begin to
Oh
name
my
a child,
God.
what you'll discover is that you can't name your kid the name of anybody you've ever disliked in your entire life. So you'll find you and your partner like exchanging names and then be like, no, not that one, that person I hated like in elementary school. So I get it.
I kind of feel like Horsey Oak was
Ooh, look at
also
that,
he was
the
like
boat's
a teen
here.
druid and would turn into a
Teen
horse.
Druids. That's the name.
He-
That's it. That's the new
Teen
series.
Druids.
It's
Teen
called Teen
Druids.
Druids.
Literally, that's Animorphs. That's literally
It's a real
Animorphs.
shame that you came up with the best possible character and it's not what we're playing.
It's so Horsey Oak was like a mean teen who would like turn into a horse and shit on Henry's bed and stuff like that. And like,
I fucking
gallop
love
away and be like,
Horsey Oak.
oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So
Anthony, you know who's
you know
going to
what you
show up
have
in
to
this
do
episode
now,
now.
Anthony. I just tossed you the fucking keys to this Ferrari. So
No,
anytime you
the,
want
the problem is you tossed me a villain that's better than the current villain we have.
The reins to the horse.
That's got some fucking Thanos killing Loki energy.
Oh, are you kidding? It would be incredible if Barry's newest like fun partner that he like, essentially his adopted
his new
son is
his
Horsey.
adopted son.
Hi, my name is Beth May, and I play Ron Stampler, emotionally detached stepfather and rogue. Fun fact about Ron this week, and it relates to last week's episode or whatever week. I've lost all sense of time in 2020. That Ron himself had a pet rock as a child, just as Ron was the pet rock to Henry recently, but Ron's father would not let him take any pets inside the house. No pets in the house. So Ron had to leave his rock outside among the other rocks, and he forgot which
Oh my
rock
God, he
was
didn't
his pet rock.
Oh no!
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
What did he do? Did he just
Bets
move
on
with
players
his life?
I'm
You keep
playing.
looking.
I think he kept looking. I think there was some sort of like when your mom tells you, oh yeah, he went to go play in the hamster coop with the other hamsters and he ran away to the garden or something.
Do you think your dad
Good job,
knew what
Keontae
rock it was,
George. I
walked
believed
outside
in
and
you.
chucked the rock to make sure
Threw
you never
it.
find
Oh
it
my gosh,
again?
I hadn't even
Good job,
considered
Bradley
that.
Beal. I also
Dang,
believed in
what a
you.
I
villain.
feel like, yeah, I'm not
job,
at liberty
Jasper
to say
Bratt.
because
You got a
Ron would
goal.
not have even considered
No.
that, but like,
Alex
low-key-
Ovechan got a
yeah,
goal.
bro.
Easy money.
Hi, I'm Anthony Birch, your referee
Mitch,
for this episode.
Oh, I was gonna make a
Right.
referee joke.
Reference.
Oh man.
Hey, Anthony, sick reference.
Yes.
Wait,
yes,
reference
yes.
to what?
Dungeons and Dragons 1,
Look
they're
at this.
called
We got here so much
referees.
faster because
They're
I
not
was
called
driving the
dungeon
boat.
masters, they're called referees.
It's like they wanted it to be a sport.
My yeah.
This was gonna be the first e-sport.
Star Surge. It says level 25,
Gygax was like,
bitch.
what if there was a way to stream this? We could make it an e-sport.
You hard cut back to a girl saying like, I only date guys who are into sports, and then his fist tightening in anger.
It's like, I'll show you a sport.
We have a referee too. That's not what I'm most impressed about in terms of sports.
So these last couple weeks we had our Patreon one-shots that we did. So basically if you're an elite member of our Patreon, you can choose to like be in a one-shot in the Dungeons & Daddies universe that I will DM for you. Last time we did that, I was like, hey, whatever, if you want to create an item, I'll give it to the daddies in the real game, and then they'll use it. And I can't use that as a reward anymore because you guys have completely forgotten about the sort of pocket sand. So everybody's like, we don't want that. And I was like, okay. So what happened
Darn, I
was
can't make
Sorry,
it a
everybody.
I ran
waypoint.
into the same session. It was really fun because I got two completely different experiences. One, we went through it and it was really cute, and they did the puzzles and had little fun adventures and all that kind of stuff, and it was great.
It was a cheapo.
The other group, it was 4 people,
What can I
and
do
this
for
is how they
you?
introduced themselves to me. They went, hi, I'm so-and-so. I look like this, and I'm the bard of the group. Second person went, hi, I'm so-and-so. I look like this, and I'm the bard of the group. The third person, hi, I'm so-and-so. I look like this, and
It's a
I'm the
trap.
bard of the group. It was 4 bards. One of them had the ability to, he literally could not mathematically
wait,
make
that thing- I
a
don't need
persuasion
that. That
roll
increases
less than
my strength.
21. It was impossible.
He min-max? He
He
min-max.
min-maxed
Shit out of it.
so hard.
Safe
They
trap.
didn't do a
That's
single
so
fucking puzzle
funny.
that I put in front of them.
That's
Not a
so
single
funny.
combat.
Fuck me,
They
Mr.
saw what
Boat.
you guys were doing on the
Oh
podcast
my
like that's
God.
child's play. Obviated
It's running for
everything.
the boat is
Very
probably the best
obvious.
content you can get
those
in this.
Yeah.
The thing is,
All right,
because
so I'm
of the stuff that they accomplished in
heavily
those,
underleveled
there may be
here.
a couple of moments where you see something you're like, what the hell is that? That hasn't been set up. And I will explain in the moment, or maybe you'll just be able to figure
can
it
do
out.
this.
That those are going to be small references to items or things or very weird stuff that happened. The events of those one-shots where Walter got kidnapped and the kids hired some like mercenaries
Just
to
gotta watch
arrest
out
him.
for fucking
So basically,
gators.
you may see some
Mama,
odd
gator
Lark
got
and
in the
Sparrow-centric
house.
stuff that's going to sound like
Gator.
I completely ruined Lark and Sparrow's story. I promise you, it's
Not one
not
of
what it
them
sounds
gators.
like. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I feel like you're the person at like the meeting or whatever who is presenting your
Triple,
own
quadruple,
ideas as if they're somebody
quintuple.
else's. So then like, oh yeah, like my boss, he came up with this great. You might think it's pretty dumb.
My
Like
hot girlfriend who lives in Canada thinks that this is a really good thing we should do.
you know, I thought it was pretty dumb at first. My boss, who's like fucking smart, thought that this is what we should do.
To be fair, none of these references sound any more niche than the kind of dumb LA shit I've been dropping lately. So,
All right, let's jump into the Weird Wild World of Dungeons & Dragons 1.0. So to summarize what happened last episode, it was put to Henry that if he can go into the end of a particular dungeon that's in the town of Oakvale, he'll understand stuff about his past and why he'll want to stay in Oakvale and all this kind of stuff. The catch is, the dungeon itself holds time within it so that anybody who steps into it immediately ages. And so the only way that you can get in safely is by putting your consciousness into a homunculus, and then the homunculus can go in your stead. The dungeon is governed by the rules of D&D 1.0. All of you agreed that you would go in with the exception of Glenn, who never even gets unconscious for wisdom teeth removal. And he and...
By the way, that came out. I saw nary a fucking peep from anybody with DDS at the end of their name. I
Fuck,
think they
bro,
fucking
they're
know that
question
I'm
marks
onto them.
here.
I'm
I
onto
am
them.
fucked.
Fucking liars, wisdom teeth thieves, stealing my wisdom teeth.
Somehow it does not surprise me that dentists don't listen to this podcast. I don't know why, but it makes sense. So the plan, I believe, was that
What's up,
Glenn is
bro?
going to stay outside along with the Lord of Chaos.
Yes.
Okay.
'Kay.
So when we last left you, Canary
I can pull that
basically
thing from,
turned
like,
around,
right here.
produced
Oh,
a
it's
die
not-
that
oh,
was
fuck,
wrong
oh, fuck,
shape,
oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh,
for the
fuck.
kind of
Oh
characters
fuck, oh
that
fuck,
we were
oh
like,
fuck,
already
oh
off to
fuck,
a
oh
good
fuck, oh
start.
fuck,
Just
dead.
as D20, which
Dead.
should have produced 3 separate D6s.
Dead.
And said, let's roll these characters. So, the question, first of all, is you guys have already built your characters out before we started.
God
What does
damn
your
it.
homunculi look like?
Should've
Because
just
Mary
started running
goes,
towards
I can just make them look
the
like you. They can just look identical if you want. Or, would you
It's
want
gonna
to be
be
taller,
tough.
like a little bit more buff? Do you want to have a fun mustache?
Oh.
It can be whatever we want.
Yeah,
There it
whatever
is,
you want.
bitch,
I
my
mean,
first
as long as
death.
it's basically the same, 6 foot by 2 foot sort of humanoid
And
shape.
Reno. And Reno.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry about it, but I'm yep. perfect.
Sorry, what are you? How's this working, Daryl?
Do you like ghost go behind her and like move her hands over the
Sculpt Dan Marino.
the mudman and you sculpt Dan Marino?
Yes, this is exactly what happened.
Oh, you have to craft it, Canary?
Yeah, she took a bunch of mud out of the ground and is basically shaping it with her hands. Like, and she's an amazing sculptor. First, she basically makes the figures of all of you, and then asks like, "Hey, do you want any? Do you want something special?" And I presume you go behind her and turn yourself into Dan Marino.
Think about the most beautiful
That was
man
my
that's
fault because I
ever
started.
lived.
That's as soon
With
as I
the
got
heart
off
of an
course.
eagle
Hey, I'm
and
over
the brain
here,
of a
Daryl.
dolphin. Yeah, well, pretty much the opposite of Ron.
Whoa!
And
Hey,
at his prime.
Daryl, that's
Wow.
not
Try.
okay.
That's
I
negative.
hope this.
Oh,
Oh
sorry,
no!
Ron, I mean,
Shit,
you're beautiful
shit,
in your own way,
shit,
but I would say in most
shit,
ways,
shit.
Camino, it's actually pretty close.
And
to
I'm
the
dead
opposite of
again.
You. You got a mustache, he doesn't.
Ah, damn,
you're pretty
bro,
short, he's
tough.
pretty tall, he's very beautiful. You're great. You're a great guy.
Keep talking, Daryl. My homunculus is gonna kick your homunculus'
We got
ass.
close to this. I don't know where those
We'll see
crocs
about
come
that.
from.
Okay, so
Canary,
Just
can I
hide in
go
those
next?
little puddles.
Okay, I would like to be 6 feet tall, or even taller. Very, very tall.
not a problem.
And then I would also like to be a dog. And a big dog, but not a too big dog shit, because I want to be a big dog, but a big dog that can still go and sit on people's laps.
Okay, so I can make you 6 foot tall when you pop up onto your hind legs.
Yes, okay.
What kind of dog are we talking about?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many that are. I really like sort of poodly things, or maybe a shepherdy thing. Some sort of gentle, soft dog with kind eyes. And my name will be Sparky. And I will love giving kisses and going for car rides.
Oh my god, run.
This
Run,
is that.
bitch, run.
Perfect. So for the first time in history, somebody ethically managed to create a combination of the
Shit.
and
He's dead.
the exact dog that you just described now sits before you. And,
Oh my god, where did that croc come from?
It's Dan Marino. It's just like Dan Marino. It's weird. Yeah, it makes Dan Marino again.
But like a dog.
Yeah,
God
she makes an
damn it.
adorable dog. She doesn't make a second Dan Marino.
Like, I feel like I kind of just want to be myself here. But could you give me like cool elf ears? I've always wanted to see what I would look like with cool elf ears, and like maybe give me a look like without glasses, because like I like how I look with my glasses on, but maybe on the other side I can not have glasses.
The moment you say elf ears, Daryl flashes back to Ron licking the elf ears, and he kind of shivers a little bit, steps just a little bit farther away from Ron.
Well, wait a second. When did Ron lick elf ears?
Yeah, when did I
In
like?
the BDSM podcast.
The BDSM episode.
Oh.
Thank you, Beth.
That's
Thank you
what
for being
sex
with me,
was.
Beth. She makes a version of Henry. She like pulls on the frames of the glasses made of mud that she's done and like morphs them into ears, basically.
Wow, Canary, you're really talented at this. Have you studied pottery? and sculpture?
Conservation of matter, dude. Fuck.
No, it's just that. It's just a hobby mind, and if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. We don't work here anyway. It's a double joke. It's a joke on a joke.
Oh, it's like a post-job society.
Hey, Peyton, buddy, wait,
Yeah.
who are you gonna be?
Well, I think you literally can't be bored.
Okay, this person just killed these crocs.
So I think just make me again. And so as she's beginning to do that, she goes, I get a weird old energy from you. And she goes over and she touches him and she pokes him in a very particular way. And you've seen him get, bruised
to the
before, you've
left.
seen him get cuts and all that kind of stuff. But when she pokes into him, his skin depresses just like it's mud. It's like,
Whoa!
and then her finger goes in.
Hey!
What the hell is that? What
And
are
she
you
goes,
doing?
Oh, you're
We're so
already one
close.
of okay. So Barry Oak probably already made you, I guess. You look like you're a Barry Oak original. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about, baby. Yeah, no.
Stay
I
back.
can see his little his maker's mark kind of thing right there above your left eyebrow. There's a little tiny dot there. That's a Barry special.
Barry made this?
Barry made Peyton?
What?
Oh, all right, hold on.
He's who taught me how to do homunculi.
Okay, so now Peyton is Daryl's dad. My
Oh man, is he gonna
brother,
aggro these guys
Ron's
for me?
brother.
Oh shit! Oh
and-
shit!
Ron's brother.
Oh
He is
shit!
my brother.
Oh shit!
No,
Oh shit!
So Ron and I are
Shit.
brothers,
Yeah.
and that
Shit.
means we're also Daryl's uncle?
Oh shit! Someone else is here doing the
You're
quest.
my- no,
Run, brothers! Run!
Your dad.
Both yours dads. No, Peyton. My dad's
Everyone's
in you.
dad. Everyone is my
Wow.
Or you're
child.
in my dad. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Everyone say
I
daddy.
think this guy's over here. No?
Uncle of your dad.
Fuck.
And we are family.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That thing's going
All I
right
know
for
is
me.
that Barry's got some explaining to do when we're done
Man.
with this.
Oh fuck! Oh
Okay,
fuck!
but what does that mean, Canary? Can he come with us?
Yeah.
But it seems like it's real dangerous in there. you know, like you only get one shot, you know, with this kind
Do
of
not
thing.
miss your
Dude,
opportunity.
I don't want to, you know, but I just like.
Oh my
it'd be
God,
one
I
thing
made
if we
it.
were
Oh
sending
my God,
in,
we're
like,
all
an
here.
avatar of Payton, you know, like on with everyone else's avatars. But I don't like if none of us are really risking our lives. I don't know if Payton should risk his life.
Yeah, is he gonna get hurt down there?
Is he gonna get hurt?
I mean, if he does go down there and he gets hurt and his soul gets ejected from his homunculus, yeah, it can't go back into one. I mean, but he's like a kid, right? He's got a body somewhere.
Dude,
that
I'm
his
tripping on
soul can just go back
mushrooms,
to,
bro.
right?
We don't know that.
Oh, that's dark.
We thought he was just created as like a vessel to hold, you know.
Oh shit, I gotta
other
go
stuff.
find this
That
guy.
doesn't sound like something Barry would do. That sounds kind of cruel. But I assumed
well-
that he was going to be a kid's. It was like this. She points at Dan Marino, and then she points at Daryl. I assumed there was just like an uglier version
see
of
why
this
it's level
man
25.
running around somewhere.
I mean, you're not lying. You're not lying. I'm just staring at Dan
Oh
Marino.
fuck, there he is.
But no, yeah, I suppose if something bad happens to Payton in there, then yeah, I guess his soul will just sort of dissipate into the ether. I mean,
whoa.
Payton's like, I mean, I've always been living like I life to live anyway. This ain't no different.
Froggy!
So I don't know what to tell you.
Yes.
Darryl, excuse us, Payton.
Yes.
I don't think Payton
Oh my
should
gosh.
go in there.
Yeah, it's a little
Let's go,
dangerous.
That's a
baby.
little rowdy.
It does seem like Payton and Buddy. I think you might have to sit this one out. I think it's a little.
Oh my God, you never let me do it.
None of us will get hurt if we're
Yo,
in there.
that's dope.
I'll guard the children again.
Yes,
He
guard the
says,
children.
gesturing at Glenn and the Lord of Chaos.
Yes. Okay, I guess it'll just be the three of us.
Oh, all right. Jeez Louise.
So Canary goes, all right, are you ready to change clothes, as it were?
We've gone through a
Jesus,
lot
that's a
of
lot
crazy
of
stuff, gang.
damage,
And I just
bro.
want to say, like, this is going to be a trippy one, and I really appreciate my fellow dads helping me out with this. And I know this is going to be really scary, so...
We're here for you, man.
All right.
Be
Payton, do you mind?
praised.
And
Good
Frank,
job,
can I just
guys.
get like,
Good
yo,
for
just
them.
like be safe out here.
I'm kinda fucked here.
Can I get a hug?
Yep, come here, hug your daddy. Daddy.
Okay. All right.
Excuse
I
me.
give him a big bear hug. All
He
right.
goes, bear hug, and he tries to squeeze you as hard as he possibly can, but you're squeezing him far harder, and he goes like, yeah, you can't breathe.
A quick secret for Lark and Sparrow: just threaten them with boredom.
I like it.
And Glenn, just don't do anything he says.
Not a problem. Why start now?
Okay.
Henry tearfully turns to his beautiful boys and says, Lord of Chaos,
Yes.
I'll see you on the other side of this, and be a very good Lord of Chaos until I get back.
We are both going to spend the next 10 seconds pretending that we're not hoping you're going to get into terrible danger from which we have to save you.
Well,
So in that 10 seconds, we could say all manner of very sweet thing about how much you mean to us as a father, but know that we are secretly wishing for you to get into peril.
well, that hurts my feelings, but we'll talk about that when I get back.
The 10 seconds are up. We hope you die.
Come on! That's not you don't mean that. I'm your old man.
Of
Come
course
on.
not. We don't want you to die. We want you to get very close, and then we, the Lord of Chaos,
He
will
just
run in
ended up being
as the
the
true
guy that
hero that we always knew we could
didn't
be.
die.
And
We
would
gotta
save
talk
you.
about how
Is
you
he
guys
the
are still
asshole?
watching action movies. I thought we banned those. I don't know
They are
how you're
good.
still seeing those.
They're like
Can I get
all
back
of
to
the
mental?
Quick,
I
John.
don't think I can.
they're like all of the Grey's Anatomy audience. Ooh, we don't want them to die.
We
We
got
want
6
to get really
minutes.
close though.
Chill for 6 minutes.
That's it. No more Grey's Anatomy. And then the Henry
No, we love Grey's Anatomy. Patrick Dempsey. So Canary goes, all right, who'd like to be first?
I'll go first. Henry steps forward.
So she walks over to you and she goes, boop, and puts a hand
So-
on your nose, and then puts another hand on the nose of the Henry Oak homunculus, of the homunculus oak. And she goes, and a 1, and a 2, and a...
It's all good.
And does a
Very,
little...
very
Just hopefully
mystical spell.
nothing too
Yeah,
permanent.
does a little explosion with her hands, and the last thing you see before everything goes dark for a second is her hand on your nose, and then beyond her, a version of you with no glasses and an elf ear. Everything goes dark, and when everything comes back, you're looking at sort of a mirror image of the same thing, but this version of you has glasses and no elf ears, and you can just feel that you are different, that you are inside a different body.
Yes. May I tell you about that beautiful body that I am now in?
If you phrase it differently,
As Henry comes online, he feels in his bones that he is Urnad, which is Henry backwards.
doesn't look like urine.
And he is a level 1 magic user elf. And if you are an elf, you gain the following benefits in Dungeons & Dragons 1.0. That's why I asked for those elf ears. Elves are more able to note secret and hidden doors, able to locate secret passages on a roll of 1 to 4. At the referee's option, elves may be allowed the chance to sense any
Level
secret
2's
door they
making it.
pass,
Good
a
job,
1 or a 2
guys.
indicating that they may become aware that something is
Oh, it's
there.
tree pug, and I'm
Also,
fucking dead.
elves have the ability
made
of
it. Good
moving
job, buddy.
silently and are nearly invisible
That's why
in their
everyone's leaving.
gray-green cloaks.
Delightful.
Cool. I want to go.
Canary puts her hands on your
That's
nose
only
and then on
2
Dan
mana?
Marino's nose, and she goes, "Oh, and then
I
a
put
2."
my hand on Dan Marino's nose also.
6
That
second
won't make it
cooldown,
work.
that's
It means
what
you'll
it
just go
is.
back into yourself.
Oh,
You-
okay,
come on.
sorry.
Very good.
She goes 1, 2, and all of a sudden you're no longer looking at Dan Marino. You are looking at Daryl, who is kind of just. I probably should have mentioned this with Henry
Definitely
too,
put
but
the
like
points.
he's just sort of standing there with a blank look on his face, like he's kind of sleepwalking. Like his eyes are still open, but there's nobody home.
Oh, as Daryl appears in Dan Marino's body, he looks around. He cannot believe it. He goes, "Hey, buddy, I'm Dan Marino. Nice to meet you." And he puts his hands out to Daryl. He goes, "Just kidding." Okay.
If you put your
That's
hand out to
hella
Daryl, the
DPS.
Daryl falls over.
Daryl falls over.
She goes, "Oh no, I was gonna
Oh,
touch yourself."
God. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt my back.
You can't touch yourself in D&D 1.
So I did a random character generator, and one of the things that randomly generated was I have a
Oh
missing
man, they
lip. So I
died.
kind of stick with that.
Okay.
You know, one way he could lose
That
his arm is
sucks.
that he can like go for the handshake, and
They
then
had
like
3
Daryl,
raptors
even though
just
nothing's
come
home, the
after him.
muscle memory is still there.
Yeah,
and
he
goes for the
squeezes super
handshake.
hard.
It's kind of
His back,
entertaining
his
to
arm
watch. I'm not
rips
gonna
off your
lie.
arm.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
cool. And then when that happens, yes, Daryl just comes with this dope backstory where it's just
Surprise.
like, yeah. It's
Oh my
like
God.
Furiosa meets Rookie of the Year. He's just been working on this one arm so strong. He's the farthest
the
thrower.
second he gets his arm ripped off, you turn to the others to go, "Okay, the backstory of why I lost my arm." When everyone watched it happen.
Yep. Daryl's getting really into this. My character has been training his entire life with this super arm, Rookie of the Year style, to become the best thrower of like magical daggers, but they're like footballs. Like pretty much, I'm like throwing footballs, but they're daggers, magic daggers. Cool.
Not just Ron's turn, right?
Ron, come
What's
on
this
in
guy
here. The
doing?
water's
Oh,
warm.
nice.
Or fine. I forget what the saying is.
The water's warm means you peed in it.
Hail to the
Okay,
night.
I'm ready.
That too.
All right. Canary puts her hands on your nose, then a hands on the doggy's nose, and she goes 1,
Oh, that's
2,
nice. They had help.
and suddenly you're looking at Ron's crotch.
Oh my gosh, what a handsome boy. I'm gonna sniff it.
It smells trustworthy.
Ron, stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey guys, I'm really happy to see everybody.
2
I've
minutes.
never been this
We're
happy
so
to see
close.
anybody in my
Oh
life.
shit.
I'm so happy to see
Oh
you all.
Jesus. Oh
Marcus
no.
Sparrow immediately
Oh, it's
comes
over.
Can we pet
Please do. I love that.
Where did that motherfucker come from?
you? Or just like running up and
God
down you and
damn it.
scratching you and having a grand old time.
Oh, I'm
Game's
fucking
like,
dead, bro.
While we're here and while I'm being such a good boy, I should tell you that I am a fighter and
You are too kind.
let's see. Yes, I am. I
That
am.
was so nice
I
of
have a
him.
lot of equipment, but none of it really makes sense for a dog to have. But I will say that I have a
I still have a
plate
minute,
armor,
39
but it
seconds.
moves so that I only use it on my
Oh, dude, I
little
got- they
doggy
heal me?
chest
What the fuck?
because otherwise people couldn't pet me.
If a dog had plate armor, would
Wear it like this or
Alright.
like this.
Honestly, the idea of like a terrier
It's not
poodle
good
mixed with
defense.
plate armor is very fucking cute.
it's like
Yeah.
a war
Like a
bird.
little vest.
Yes, it's like yeah, the vest thing. Yeah, no, it's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you can walk into the dungeon if you so.
How
wish.
strong are the homunculuses?
Oh yeah, how many HP does each homunculus have?
Oh, so this is what I was gonna say. Dungeons and Dragons 1.0, for all of you who don't know, is very scary, and almost certainly we're all gonna die immediately. So I was thinking it would be fun to not reveal how much HP we all
Alone be
have until we
praised.
are about to get hit.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Glenn.
Yeah.
Pick up our bodies and put them somewhere.
Yeah. Do you have like a dolly or something? Canary?
We have a dolly in the form of the helping hands of the community, but we have a bodytorium that we can put you in to rest your bodies until
Oh,
we
that's
can put yourself
smart.
We
back
call
inside.
them the helpful Honda people.
Hey, don't worry, fellas. I got your meat bags right here. I'm gonna take care of them.
Canary calls over some folks, and some of the Re-Oak gang firemen carry your bodies away to a small hut that looks to be relatively comfortable. There's a fair few other just unconscious people here.
Hey, Henry. Sorry, what was your name again? Rien?
I guess I
Oh,
could have
you're-
Moonglade teleported.
Urinen. Hey,
Magic.
Urinen.
Might have been a little too high
Sounds
if
like
I do
you're
that
urine.
one out.
Maybe just call me Henry.
Just got
All
outsmarted
Henry.
right there.
You know, I kind of in the deep
I
end
just,
of
I
QB of this
deserve
group,
to sit
and
in this
I'm a
water.
literal QB, but this is your time, so I'm just
As a
saying that
e-girl,
you're the QB.
e-gamer,
So like,
gamer
I'm
girl,
more like the running
you don't need
back.
to
I'm
talk.
like Ward Marino. I'm like this running back, like doppelganger. It's all cool. Anyways, I'm just saying like, whatever you want, I'm here for you. Yeah,
Hey man, I
you're a
appreciate
captain.
that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. I'm still pretty nervous about what we're gonna find in this mystery hatch. But I'm glad you're having fun with it, Daryl. You know, like it's important to find joy and awareness.
Now I
and,
can
you
get
know,
the boon
bliss
back.
even in
That's all I
dark,
came
scary
back here
moments,
for.
You know, I think your
need my
embracing of
boon.
this Dan Marino persona, like it reminds me that even though I'm about to descend into a psychological nightmare, so to speak, and we find out horror and things about myself,
Excuse
maybe
me.
I'm not ready to know. You know, maybe I can still have fun with it. So you know.
I realize I've been taking this maybe not so seriously for you. You go, oh, Oh yeah, no man, I'm sorry. I,
No,
I,
no, no.
Whatever
I'm
you
not
need
saying
to.
that wasn't like a. I'm just saying.
No,
you
I
like-
know, but it's just hard to be that sad when you got such a good boy here with us. And I start shaking Ron's ears.
I can shake just like Daryl can. See, I hold out my
Can you? And I
paw.
lift my hand out.
We're never going in this dungeon, are we?
All right, let's go. Let's go.
So before we go, I just want to make one quick correction. So the 3 possible character classes in D&D 1.0 are in descending order of how good they are named. A, cleric. B, magic user. And C, it's not fighter, although the website that you guys use to make your characters calls it fighter. The official name for this character class is Fighting Man.
I am a fighting man. I'm a fighting dog.
So you are a fighting dog.
Permanent leg.
Oh, we have to donate to the ACASDA.
No, it's fine. You're a dog who's a fighting man. That's less weird, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm a
well,
dog who fights a man.
This summer, DreamWorks presents.
Glenn, from your perspective, you see a very large dog, a slightly more attractive Henry, and Daniel Marino descending a hatch into a dungeon beyond the door of which you know not what lies.
And as I see them walk down, I pull out a doobie and I light up that spliff.
Oh my
I
God.
spark my lighter, I light up that spliff, take a deep drag, and I go, it's time to rock and roll, baby.
Oh, what does that mean?
What do you do?
I was so relieved you didn't pull out your gun, and then now I'm even more scared.
I was also so relieved at the idea that like Freddy was just gonna sit out this episode. Okay.
What? That is
Wow.
No, I'm
Mega
kidding.
burn.
Daryl's been mean this episode.
I don't know what he was
Mean
asking.
Daryl.
That's why I
To
thought
be
for a
fair.
second the way Anthony was just going on. I was like, oh, I guess Freddy's just, Freddy's just back there.
Also, I feel like Canary would be like, yo, give me a hit of that. Are we gonna...
Yo, give me a hit
Oh,
of
you
my
want some of
God,
this?
this is like actually
God,
this
I
is
love
Big
like
enough to share with the class.
this is the love story that I'm here for.
Oh, word, Canary, word? Okay, all right, okay. You gotta be careful. This some dank. There's some of
I
that
think I know. I think I know what
sticky
dang. I live in
Sticky
a forest, okay?
I pass
it
the
in the
doobie
AO.
over to her, but as she holds her hand out, I drop it accidentally into her palm.
Into her palm. Okay. So she goes, ah! And she reaches out to catch it. Her reflexes are pretty good.
Oh, sorry,
oh.
sorry.
You almost dropped it there. Don't drop the doob.
Sorry, did I get you? Are you okay? Like, it was lit.
Yeah, no, I mean, it hurt a little bit, but like,
I'm sorry, shoot, my bad. That's hella harshing the vibe. My bad.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Did she take a righteous drag?
Yes, she takes a righteous
Earn
drag.
that explicit tag on iTunes, baby.
What are the kids doing?
So as
I like that it's taken Glenn 4 seconds to
Yeah.
start smoking
Yep.
weed in front of my children. Thanks, Glenn.
Canary takes a big old hit off of the joint and is like, oh, that's good. And
Fuck
then
yeah,
the
boy.
Lord of Chaos puts out its hand and goes, me next, please. Me
No,
next.
it's
It's
no
my
problem.
turn. And she goes, yeah, no problem. And like begins to like.
Glenn's
hand
gonna
it up.
intercept.
Roll dexterity.
This is the best
Yeah,
dexterity
never
roll.
come back to us.
I love helping
Yeah,
people.
this is great.
Let's
Yeah,
take
we'll
it to
just
be
cut to you guys having
respectable
done
to
the
ya.
dungeon
9 plus
already.
3, 12. 9 plus 3,
You're
12.
nice to them on stream too.
12?
Fucking kidding me?
Okay, I gotta give her a roll now.
That's for you, YouTube.
Okay,
I'm nice
so
to
she
players.
goes, ooh, no bogarting, and she like dodges
God.
your hand out of the air like a fucking kung fu move, and then hands it to the Lord of Chaos. And Lord of Chaos
I
grabs it and
really
goes, yay! And is
I
just
really
like holding
want
it in
to
his hand
use my
going,
new
"Woo, woo, woo.
abilities."
I'm an adult.
Hey,
I'm an
Lord
adult.
of Chaos, here's how you do it. You blow out on it to get the smoke to go.
Blow out. Sounds about right. And the Lord of Chaos puts the weed up to its hood, and then some smoke just goes in the wrong direction. They go, oh yeah, that's some good stuff. That's some good. Oh wait, just a second. Wait a second. Just a second. And then Lord of Chaos puts it down to their crotch, and then the same thing happens again.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't you pass that back?
No problem. I loved it. That was so good. And he gives it back to you, and it's like, oh, it's like I'm flying.
Nice.
It's like I'm flying with my brother.
Somebody in the circle put the joint to their crotch and then handed it. I'd be like, yo, are you okay? Like, I don't want
There
that.
you go. Get in a
Canary's like,
circle.
wow,
Let's everybody
that's a
make a
whole
circle
thing.
here.
Yeah.
We summon the
Glenn,
boom.
you tried.
Put your hands in the air for
So you
use your
descend
power.
down into the hatch, and there's
Bruh,
a stairwell
help
that
make the
slowly gets
circle.
darker the further down you
Oh,
get.
am I not in the
and
circle?
there's
Here
a
we go.
door
Here's
at
the
the end of the
circle.
stairwell that is closed.
I opened it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is like a
So-
game.
And then I'm
You have
about to
stop
open it, and I
gaming for
stop and go,
that.
wait, Henry, I forgot.
No, we
Your
make
time to
one
shine,
here.
baby. And I take a step back.
Okay.
QB.
Okay, thanks, Daryl.
No.
You got two options. You can either open it or
Let's
close
make
it, or keep it closed.
No other options.
Thanks for letting me know the play,
Circle up.
Daryl. I appreciate that. Henry looks at the door. What is he like? Tell me about this door.
It is definitely not a Forgotten Realms
Said
door.
purpose
It's
in
not,
life.
your
I'm
typical
trying to
tavern
circle this up.
wooden thing with a little adorable gold filigree and digital. No, this is an earth door.
It's a Dharma Initiative door.
I mean, it is closer to a Dharma Initiative door than it is to a like Welcome to the Magic Tavern ass door.
They're dancing
it looks
for
old. It looks like it's been overgrown a little bit. Looks like when you open it, it's probably going to squeak a little bit because of the elements sort of hitting
Said
it over
read
the
the
course of many
Bible on
years.
chat.
Can you hear anything behind it, Henry?
I put my ear up to the door.
There we go. That's what I was hoping you would do. I believe when you listen in this, so I'm basically trying to like speed find the different rules for D&D 1.0 in this 80-page document, and they're not that well written. But my understanding is that when you listen, you just hear whatever is on the other side if you're being careful enough to do so.
That's good. Usually your hearing doesn't fluctuate over time. It's kind of year to year.
Roll to see if your
What
ears
about
are
my
good.
What about my dog ears? What if I put my dog ears up against it and then I scratch at the door a little bit and I go, "Whoop."
Oh, it's very cute.
It's gonna be bad when you fucking die.
Yeah. so Henry hears some shuffling on the other end of the door. It sounds like the shuffling of one creature, and then you don't hear anything else because you hear the sound of Ron's adorable claws clawing on the door.
I hold up a finger and I go, there's one guy in there. Let's just be real careful, okay, everyone?
Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, I have something for this. And then Henry reaches into his bag. So I rolled 110 gold points, and then
Nice.
I bought pretty much one of everything. So Henry takes a step back and pulls from his bag a 10-foot pole.
Ooh.
And he says, everyone get behind me. And then I use the pole to push the door open.
While he's doing that, I'm preparing my cool death ray daggers or whatever they're called.
Death ray, what?
Well, I have death ray or poison. Is
How
what
do
it
you
says.
have death ray? That's not a level. That is not a level 1 magic user spell. Excuse me.
I see what you're saying. No. The thing on your character sheet that says Death Ray or Poison 11, is that what you're referring to right next to your HP?
Yeah.
That's your saving throw, bro.
That's your saving throw for somebody Death Ray or poisons you.
Oh. Okay, but instead of daggers, can I have spiky footballs like blood?
I don't know, Matt. How'd you fucking spend your gold?
Well, I have a dagger. So I'm saying I want instead of a dagger, I got
Yes.
that.
Yes, not a
Okay.
problem.
I have a quiver of 20 arrows.
As a dog.
That's, again, very cute.
Oh, damn.
Me and Beth did random. This is why.
Yeah.
I have 1 week of rations also, so.
You'll be all set.
I'm nervously eating and I'm holding my spiky football
You're
up.
eating your way through 2 days of rations while looking
Yeah.
at this door.
I have 1 week of iron rations. Is that like a vitamin or like
They
actual?
got more fiber in them.
Okay.
It's Special K.
Okay, so
That's the cereal, right? Or is that the drug?
Special K, it's
both,
both,
yeah.
baby.
Oh, did they name
They named the drug after the cereal, not the other way
Yeah.
around.
They named the cereal after the
You chase one with the other for complete breakfast.
I had my ketamine pops
summoned-
this morning. They were great.
No.
Gotta have my pops.
Tootsie Pop, you can't stop.
Face down in a cereal bowl.
Oh, dark. So with your 10-foot pole, you push open the door, and you can see the shadow of the figure walking around in there. It seems to be humanoid. Again, there only
Use all
seems to be
my
one of
damn
them,
buffs.
and it seems to be moving relatively slowly, kind of ambling
Wait, can I
about.
be here
I
and
say,
get a buff
hail
still?
and well
Oh, I
met,
should still be able to.
fellow traveler.
We're
Be
chilling.
he friend or foe?
So the figure stops, and then it turns toward the stairwell
Damn
and then
it,
starts
you haven't.
walking.
As it's walking, we still can't see it until it gets closer, right? So as it's going, I have 6 torches for some reason, because it's random. I toss some of my torches in through the door slot, so it's hopefully illuminating him.
Use that damn Reno throw to light them up.
You
Dead.
throw a torch in,
I'm not
so
cool
that means
anymore,
as
so
it
I'm
gets
gonna
close to the
fucking
door,
do
you can see
Oh, he doesn't have
that
one
it
either.
appears
We're
to be a
chilling.
normal human being, except its clothes are torn, flesh is rotting off of its face.
Zombie.
It's wearing like a Newsies hat.
You hate to see it.
It looks like Christian Bale.
It's
Yeah, it
Bill
looks like
Pullman.
Christian Bale. It raises its finger at you and it goes, and it starts walking up the stairs at you. It's a fairly narrow stairway, so there's not really space to move around it. You can either attack it, try to push through it, or move back up the stairway. What do you want to do?
I poke it with the 10-foot pole.
Nice.
I like
Okay.
to kind of scoot it to the side, like I'm trying to shuffle it away from us, or like maybe just like I'm just poking it to try to hold it back. I'm like, oh, there's a zombie coming towards us. What should we do? What should we do?
If you want to like pin it up against the side with the pole, you could do that, but this is a very temporary solution.
Yo, push it up and I hold my spiked ball and I'll just smash his head in a bunch.
Okay, that's a great idea. I try to pin the zombie to the wall with the 10-foot pole so Daryl can get a clean hit on it with the football.
All right, give me an attack roll. So I can just tell you the zombie's AC is 7, so you have to roll a 12 or above.
Okay, I got a 13.
The zombie is pinned. Daryl, go ahead and give me an attack as well.
Do I get some sort of like, not advantage, but is there any benefit for him pinning him?
No, it just means he's not going to be able to counterattack. That is.
He's not going to be able to
That-
deliver the paper.
Nice. I rolled an 8.
So with an 8, you miss. Your Dan Marino throwing arm betrays you. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe the zombie just gets lucky and dodges out of the way at the last moment. But it's still pinned, and presumably it's going to stay there. Actually, why don't we get a strength roll from Henry?
Uh-oh, how do I do that?
Boy, I wish I knew. Roll 1d6 for every level or hit dice that you have.
Okay, so I have 1 hit dice, so because we're level 1, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
I got a 4.
All right, so it's going to roll 1 hit dice, and we're going to see if it's higher or lower. 1. Okay, so it's still pinned.
All right.
So Ron, is your turn now.
Okay. Okay. That's happy dog, Ron.
Ron, do something!
I roll over, and then I look at the zombie, and I would like to rip its throat out with my muzzle.
Nice. So is that going to be an unarmed attack, or are you attacking it with like a doggy weapon, or do you have a
I
weapon?
mean, my teeth are kind of a doggy weapon.
I feel like that's like a dagger or something.
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah.
a dagger recently.
range.
So go ahead and roll a d20 and try to get a 12 or higher.
Okay.
Try real hard,
I'm
Beth.
gonna try. Ooh, I got 17.
Okay, great. You lunge at this thing and bite into its zombie neck. Now roll a d6 of damage.
I growl really quick though. Arr.
Fantastic.
And then I'm gonna roll 1.
Took a little nibble.
I get to roll a hit dice to see how much health it has at all. So let's see. Okay, so you've done half of its total life damage to it.
Good boy, Ron.
Bark.
Once again, it's back up to Henry.
Henry is going to. I'm 10 feet away from it, so I'm just gonna keep pinning it to the wall so my friends can keep going. So
Right on.
what do I? Is it an attack roll or a strength?
No,
roll?
I think you just do it because on its turn, it's going to try to resist and get away from you. So
Okay,
I think
cool.
you're just good. And now it's Daryl again.
All right, I'm not gonna miss this time, and I raise the spiked football and I bring it down on its head.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Got 3.
Okay.
I feel like what's happening is the tip of the football is like doesn't have spikes on it, so I'm just like booping it on the head with a soft part of the football.
Yes, there's boink and just like bounces off the top of its head. So it's going to go ahead and roll a d6 for its hit dice. So now, Henry, you're going to do the same.
Okay, I got a 3.
All right, it got a 2, so it's still held.
Ha ha!
Now it's Ron's turn.
You know what? Let's just go for the old bark throat rip again. You know, why not?
Why not?
Let's just
Classic
do
move.
it. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna roll this. I got 16.
Okay, you bite it again, and this time you just manage to chew through the rest of its neck and you decapitate the zombie, and it is done for. Its head is still lolling around and its tongue is still like, rah, rah, but it is effectively no threat to you at all
I
anymore.
shake it in my mouth like a tennis ball on a rope, and then I wag my tail.
Adorable.
Good boy,
Good job,
Ron.
team. Good job, team.
Thanks, guys.
We all helped equally out.
Yeah, we
Good
all
job.
tried.
Thank you. Yep.
Henry searches the body, and I want to look at this newsy cap too.
On the body, you find like a hole inside
go
of its
cook.
chest, like a little entry wound of some sort. Doesn't
so
have
we're
any
just gonna
items on
grab
it. So the hat
all the
looks
quests
to
that
be
we
a
can here.
classic
And we're
1930s,
gonna get lacerate.
20s, 40s kind
To
of
get
just hat, like a
lacerate,
cool
we
hat
have
that
to
they wore back in
kill-
those old days.
Tell me more about the clothes
So we
that
get
this
treats
monster
and
is
then
wearing.
feed it to
It
a
is
crawler.
hard to tell because it
That's fun.
appears that they have been torn up and
I am
decayed
on it.
over time.
Go
There are
ahead.
white scraps
So we're
on
gonna get
top
this one
of gray
first.
scraps on
We're
its
gonna get
torso.
the fishing
like this gray, these
quest.
2 layers of clothing. The outermost
What
layer
can I do
white,
for ya?
and then the layer within that.
soon.
I mean, there's a bullet wound, you said?
There's a hole in its chest.
Does this newsies cap look like it's from our world? Is it
Yes,
look
it
like
does.
Okay. All right. So Henry looks at the hat and inspects it. He says, "Guys, this is like from our world, right? Like this isn't like a fantasy hat, right?"
Yeah, this is definitely, this feels like the fries all over again.
All
This is
right,
definitely
okay.
some of our stuff in here.
We're getting into some heavy shit, gang.
Feels like every bad dude I dated in high school.
Henry
The zombie
caution-
reaches down and like tips its own hat at you.
Henry puts the newsy cap on and steps into the room.
Okay, cool.
Before I go in, I cut a foot off of my 50-foot rope, which I also have, and
right.
I use it to tie my lantern to the end of my 10-foot pole. and now I'm walking into the
He's saying they
room with
removed
the
the
lantern
cap.
on the end of the 10-foot pole.
Oh, for
That's
weight
what's light about
supplies.
the room.
Yes, it's
Okay, so
12
that
now.
means you can stand in the doorway and start to
just said
see what's
that, I
going on
believe.
inside the room. So you are coming in
had
from, let's
completed
say,
those.
the
That's how I
west
did it.
entrance
No?
of this room.
No, they
Boy,
don't.
get the pen and paper out, everybody.
I'm gonna be relatively simple with it. We're going full
Duh.
fucking Zork text adventure
Balloon
shit.
adorable.
So
Be
in this
careful.
room, you can tell there is the door to the west, which you are currently standing in the doorway of. There's a door to the north, to the east, and to the south. And this particular room, there is like a couch against one wall and a chair with a desk and what seems to be like an old rotary phone next to it, like an old plastic water cooler that's made of like glass. Some very dead plants, some framed pictures that have shattered and the pictures inside have rotted away.
I motion everyone forward. Guys, get a load of this, and I very cautiously enter the room.
Oh, you don't
To
have
the
to enter
north,
them
there is a
completed.
closed door,
I'm
and in
confused.
front of the closed door are about 4 or 5 dead goblins. Their eyes are all bugged out, the veins on their necks are bulging out, they look like they're in incredible agony.
Damn.
They're dead in a little pile in front of the door. The doors to the east and south are just
Yeah,
closed.
you don't have to
Guys,
pick up
what
any
the
of the
heck is
orange or
going
red
on
ones
in
yet.
here? There was a zombie guy with a new boy kept this
Till we
room
complete
looks
all
like
our
it was
yellows
from
and greens.
the one time I went to New York City, we saw this experimental play called Sleep No More, and it looked
No
a lot
way.
like this. There was a lot of, it was more Mercedes thing than mine. I didn't really get it, but there was a lot of this stuff
On
going on.
environmental storytelling, you can open
Yes.
up the drawers, look at that stuff.
That one had the nudity, right?
Yes.
Yes, if you did it right.
That was Daryl asking.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I realized after you asked.
Ron goes over to the rotary phone.
Okay.
Maybe like
As a dog.
Yeah, as a dog, and then like sort of muzzles the receiver.
Look at all
off of
that.
the
We're gonna go down and
thingy
talk to
thing.
Moan.
Oh, good idea, Ron.
Good, call for help, boy.
I pick up the receiver, see if there's anything, if I can hear anything.
No dial tone. No dial tone, unfortunately.
Hey, I mean, I guess this is weird, but like considering I just found out you're from here originally, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
there's just some whole crossover stuff going on.
So
It's-
this is really,
it's like Sliders. It's a good show.
this is freaking me
Of
out.
course, Daryl likes sliders.
Of course, Daryl's
The
a
idea that
fucking
Daryl's having
sliders
arguments
fan.
with Carol about, like, I don't know why you like stuff like Primer when there's perfect sci-fi like sliders there. Wait,
They go to a dinosaur planet and then they gotta save a raptor. It's easy. What else do you need?
Henry is going to inspect these shattered picture frames.
the pictures inside are yellowed and decayed to the point where you can't really tell what you're looking at, but you can generally get the sense that they were, like, from the neck up portraits of...
Sabra.
But we can't, like, they're all faded.
Yeah, they're really faded. I mean, you can tell from, like, the neck area that they're wearing, like, colored suits, and, like, one of them's wearing, like, a white coat. But you can't make out the faces with any degree of specificity.
What on earth happened here?
What happened here? It's the
What
ultimate
happened?
immersive sim
Spooky
experience.
Space Station, what happened here?
Daryl takes a torch and he goes over to the
Alright, let's see
goblins.
the
He's
spell.
making sure they're actually dead. He's trying to figure out like
Oh, that's
something
crazy.
Like, can he speak through them? Can
Maybe
he see that
poking
they're alive?
them with a 10-foot pole, or
As you approach the goblins, I go, Daryl, help with the
crazy.
pole. We don't know. This guy was dead. He came out. Those guys come back to life.
I'm
Oops,
taking the
yeah,
pole and I'm holding my torch and I'm slowly heading towards the dead bodies.
Okay, so you're
And
gonna
then I-
do what with the dead bodies?
And then I'm gonna poke.
Okay. So you poke the dead bodies.
pulse-pounding D&D action.
We've immediately zeroed in on the D&D 1.0 strategy.
Exactly, which is just act like a big baby.
I poke an eye.
Okay, so
You
the
can't fake that. You can accept like getting poked, but like you get poked in the eye, they're moving.
I like that.
Daryl's right.
That's a
So you poke
crazy
the
ass.
eye and you meet some resistance, and the eye meat yields, and the pole just goes into its eye and just goes inside of it, and the goblin to which the eye is attached does not react in any way. It is
He's
dead.
definitely
The
dead.
eye meat yields
Yeah, that's crazy.
my band, and you guys are more than welcome to
I
join.
thought that was the last Tool album.
Daryl obviously turns his eyes
Every
away
6
from that disgusting
seconds.
sight.
Watch.
And he's going to gently lean over the goblins and inspect the door behind them.
There's a door with a handle and a keyhole.
I peek through the keyhole.
You cannot see anything, it's dark.
I whisper through the keyhole.
Maybe there's a key around here.
Hey, is there a key on the other side? I'm whispering through the keyhole. Does anybody have a key over there?
Silence.
Guys, I think we need a key and there's nobody over there. Or if there is, they're probably scary and they don't trust us.
I use my muzzle to root around in the pockets of the goblins, and I'm like, oh.
You find 5 gold pieces, but otherwise nothing else.
I pocket them in my dog pockets.
Dog pockets.
I check if the door's actually locked.
That's crazy.
You wrench down on the handle.
Slowly. I didn't wrench down
Fucking
there.
crazy, bro.
Checking slowly.
We'll see you in 10 episodes for when we get through to the next room, guys.
Yeah, no, we're not, no. You put your hand on the handle, you hold it, and then you rotate your wrist, and with a a loud hiss, a green
happened
gas
so.
comes out of the keyhole. And so now you have to roll for saving throw for poison.
Yeah, that'll work.
So roll a d20.
Well, guys, it was nice knowing you. Don't worry. I rolled a 4. I'm having really bad rolls. Am I saving? It says death ray or poison. Like, those are the
Yay.
same fucking things, stupid ass game. Death ray or poison is a 13.
So the original rules of D&D 1.0, it mentions poison 23 separate times. Not once of the 23 separate times that poison is mentioned does it say what poison does. So it is generally agreed upon that failure of a poison saving throw just insta-kills you.
What?
So unfortunately, with that in mind, Dan Marino, his eyes begin to bug out, the veins on his neck begin to pulse out. He grabs,
That was the clue, wasn't it?
yeah, it
That
was.
the clue.
He grabs at his neck.
Daryl, no! Oh wait, he's not really. Oh man! Oh,
Blast
jeez.
away.
Ron starts king him with
That's
his
7
muzzle
rooms.
and whining, and then looking
Aw.
around for somebody to
So much
help
fun
his
when you can see
master.
what those
Open
are.
any
Thanks,
doors.
Questy.
Just, oh God.
And then he
Oh,
lays
jeez.
down next to the body.
Oh, it's okay,
I
Ron.
hold on to Ron and I fall to sleep forever.
So the next thing that you see when you open your eyes, Daryl, is Canary, Glenn, Lord of Chaos, and Peyton,
did
who
not last
notices
that
that
long.
you're awake and comes over. And he's like, oh, you're up, what happened? And the Lord of Chaos is like, yes, tell us, did you die? What happened? Are you
By the way,
dead?
that's only 2
Oh man,
mana.
those kids. I mean, first of all,
I don't
you
understand
guys can
that.
be fine because then they can
6
have.
seconds.
But I mean, Dan Marino didn't survive for more than 5 minutes. I mean, there's a poison door. There's dead goblin bodies everywhere. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty bummed out. Like, I feel like I could have done more in there, but like,
It's
it was
important that you
fast.
tried your best, Daryl.
The Lord of Chaos says, dead goblins, and you hear the sound of pupils getting larger.
Oh,
Sound of pupils dilating. He died in 5 minutes, huh? That sounds awful.
no. Just to clarify, your dad was like had it totally under control. He's doing totally fine in there. I was just being an
Papa
idiot.
H has it under control. I'm just thinking about the incredible danger that you were in, that you died immediately 5 minutes in. What a tragedy.
Meanwhile, Glenn and Canary are having a little conversation like, hey, Canary, do you guys
12
have like
seconds.
fried zucchini or anything like that? Or like fried potatoes? Because if you're just going to do vegetables, you're eating them kind of gross. Do you guys do that? You fry stuff up?
Why remove the delicious taste of a vegetable by making it all taste like oil?
Claire kind of crosses his arms like, it just feels like you're not being very good hosts if you're not going to accommodate my dietary needs.
Hey guys,
That's
I
all.
died. I lost right away. How's it going, Glenn?
I'm just trying to get our diet situation all set up, and they got
Your
vegetables
friend
here.
died. Did you not want to deal with it?
I mean, he's right here. He's good, Daryl?
What's that smell, Glenn?
87.
I'll tell you what the smell isn't. It's not the smell of like French fries that I'm supposed to perform, and I'm accustomed to certain things in the backstage area.
Actually, I'm down with that. If you got fries or something, that'd be great. I'm pretty hungry.
People are hungry, Canary. 24. Glenn persuades.
24. Okay.
Hey kids, you want fries?
Oh, obviously, of course. I'm so hungry. I have the munchies.
I look at Daryl, I'm like, they're fine. They
Darn
didn't
it.
smoke weed.
So yeah, Canary goes to get some. She's like, I guess I'll go get some potato and some oil, I guess, and a pot. I don't know why you would do this, but fine. And she walks off.
I go with her to explain how to deep fry vegetables.
Great. So we're back in the dungeon.
It's okay, Ron. He's in a better place because he's back over there. Then he's fine.
So I forgot to mention, the door does open. Sorry, you're so busy feeling back in the dive. And it opens into a broom closet. And inside the broom closet, there is a file cabinet.
Let's keep cool. Here's what I'd like to do. And Henry takes his dagger and he cuts the hand off of Dan Marino. And he sticks it on to the end of Ron's 10-foot
Yeah.
pole. And then I cut another 10 feet of rope and tie, basically I want to rig this up like a clog rack. So that
Holy
we can
shit.
tug the hand to operate
funny as hell.
stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes. You're tightening his fist.
Yes, basically what I'm thinking is there's a string tied around each of Ron's fingers. Well, not Ron's fingers. I guess it'd have to be my fingers. Because Ron's a dog. And then, each of those strings...
Okay, like a string tied around my tail so that when I pull my tail back, it extends the hand.
Yes, so Ron has basically a clog wrapper sticked on the end of his dog head that's rigged up 10 feet away, and he can use his tail to manipulate it.
Fantastic.
The way it's strapped to Ron sounds like a Dr. Seuss book where they have a creature and there's a carrot hanging out in front
Yes,
of them.
yeah.
It's that, but it's Dan Marino's arm.
It's Dan Marino's arm. It's got a Super Bowl ring
Dan
on
Marino's
it.
super buff arm with a Super
Ronnie
Bowl ring.
Doggy's not from this land. Ronnie Doggy finds a severed hand.
Nice.
What do you call it, Henry? Do you call it mage hand?
He's a mage hand, yeah.
That's really funny.
Dead.
So we got a mage hand now. Okay, Ron, I think we should proceed with caution into this room. Do you smell any more poison? Ron, do you think the poison's gone?
Do I roll smell?
When the door opens, you can see that on the reverse side of the door, there was a big old vial of green liquid hooked up to a mechanism that connected to the lock.
Oh, I see.
And
So
it's
like a little
it's gone.
No, the poison is still there in a vial, but it's like whatever latch or whatever catch triggered it, it was triggered by the opening of the door, not like the room itself.
Well, I
Okay.
guess by the fact that we're not dead, we know there's no more poison in the air. So let's proceed with caution
Brilliant.
into this room. What do you say, Ron?
Bark. I mean, yes.
Okay, let's do it.
The longer Ron spends as a homunculus dog, the closer he becomes a dog.
Yeah,
like,
I
it's like
really, I
overtime.
don't think he'll ever recover.
We go into the room.
The only thing in this room is the file cabinet. It's a very small room.
Ron, I'm gonna stand 10 feet back. What do you say you open that filing cabinet with your dog hand?
I'm gonna try to do it. Okay.
What do I have to roll?
I don't think you have to roll for that.
Yay! Oh my god, that's so great. I was like, oh damn. But now it's like, yeah, I could just do it. Okay, I do it with the old mage hand.
All right, so what's going to happen is generally the way that D&D 1.0 works is anytime you do something that would require any amount of time, I have to roll on the like wandering monster table to see if a monster hears you or comes in or whatever the heck.
Oh, it hasn't been that long.
And no monsters show up. You open the file cabinet and inside is a ring.
Oh man.
I inspect the ring.
You
Excuse me.
can't tell necessarily what it does on its own. You'd have to put it on. Actually, no, I don't know if this is how it works, but whatever. I feel like you could probably roll like your intelligence or your wisdom or something to get like a vibe.
Vibe check.
I'm gonna do a vibe check.
Vibe check's been around since D&D 1.0.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm gonna do an intelligence vibe check on the dice. So what do I roll for that? A d20?
Yeah, why not?
I think it's an engagement ring.
I got a 7.
You can at least tell that it's not like cursed. It's not going to be a bad thing if you put it on, and it's not going to be inextricable from your.
Okay, what does it look like? What is
It
the
looks like
ring?
an engagement ring.
It looks like an engagement ring.
So on the inside lip of the ring, you can see the letters carved SW.
This is like Benedict Cumberbatch saying he's Khan. This means nothing to Henry. So, all right, there's an engagement ring. SW. I wonder what that's about. Well, let's pocket this. This might come in handy later. Do you want to try one of these other rooms?
Sure, yeah.
Hey, Ron, we're having a good vibe on this adventure. I'm having fun. I'm not having fun. It's scary, but you know, like.
It turns out the secret for the Ron-Henry duo team up is for Ron to be a dog.
Yeah, we should look for another door or something. How are you?
All right. You know, it was pretty traumatizing seeing Dan Marino kind of just die in front of us. You know. Anyway, we should just be careful.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to the another door.
Do you want to try the door to the east or the door to the south?
Let's try the door to the east.
Okay, so the door to the east is locked. There is a keyhole.
You tried the handle, poison comes out, and you die.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go south.
So in the southern room, the entire floor is covered in loose papers with like typed up, like typewriter, like ink on them and stuff like that. The entire floor is covered with papers, with the exception
Far
of
away.
one band that bisects the room from west to east. You're facing south. And on the other side of this band, on the southeast corner of the room, there is a door.
Ron, I got a real feeling that we should shove a 10-foot pole towards that band
That's
before
what
we
I
go
was
through
thinking.
it. I got a real bad feeling about that invisible line. That's all I'm going to say. But before we do that, though, I want to check out these papers. What is this all about? So I look down and I read one of the papers.
So on the papers, you see what seems to be a lot of very technical and military speak. You see things about tests failing. You see things about experiments not quite resulting in the jewel output that you wanted. Just give me a straight D20 roll just for luck's sake.
I got a 14.
14, not quite going to get you especially in there. But if you want to roll again, you can. And I'll just roll on the Wonder
What
Monster.
about the doggo?
Wait, Ron gets to roll, right?
I did, and I got a 5. Oh.
Get a 5. Okay, so also did not help.
I can roll again, but that means a monster might show up.
It means I'll roll, and if I get a 6, a monster will show up.
You know, I feel like there's something special hidden in these papers. Important. I'm going to keep looking. I got a 10.
Ron, you want to go again? Sure.
I got a 2.
So yeah, no, I rolled a 1 before, I rolled a 1 again, so no wandering monsters show up. You can, again, continue to do this for as long as you want, so basically you only have to beat a 12 now if you want to find what the thing is.
I feel like we're getting close.
I'm going again, bro.
I'm going again, too. I got a 6.
I got 17. Woo!
Hey,
17.
there we go.
Okay, so with the 17, your little adorable wet doggy nose finds a scrap of paper that, unlike the rest of them, isn't completely covered in text. Only a couple words are visible on it in the dead center of the page, and it's in quotation marks. and it says Heart's Greatest Desire.
Is this a screenplay? Is that a screenplay? What on earth is going on here? All right, well, let's file that away with the rest of our mysterious clues, and I think we should press on.
You should know that I also have, let's see, 2 small sacks.
And a backpack. Hey.
That's good to know. It's good to, it's, that's
You know, I could
that's a,
toss one of the sacks.
So you wanted to throw a sack or hit the band with a stick or something?
I think, Ron, my feeling is let's get way back, and then let's chuck one of your sacks at.
Okay.
Oh, you should like put some like goblin parts in it so it has some weight.
Yeah, I got the idea to do that all my own.
Okay, but like when you throw it, you gotta hold on to my collar so I don't retrieve it.
Ooh, good point, Ron, good point. Stay. And I hold Ron's collar and I throw the bag at the line.
You throw it at the area of the ground that has no papers on it, and for a second, nothing happens, and then you hear it click, and the entire band in the center of the room turns out to be a trap door. It opens up, the bag falls down, and you hear it as it's stabbed through by a bunch of spikes.
Oh, okay. I do want to point out that as an elf, I am supposed to be sensitive, so I don't know if this trap counts as a door.
I wouldn't count
I guess
it as
not.
one.
It's really more of a trap.
Like, go fuck
It's a
yourself.
trap pit.
Shoot. Is there anything? There's a door on the other side. You were
Yes,
saying?
on the other side of the band,
Which
there
you
is another
sense,
door.
by the way.
Yeah, which you said you could feel it the second before you see it, you
Fuck
smell it.
you.
What if you hold on to my collar and I'll go just sort of like 1 foot at a time across, and we'll just do a little hop over the center line together.
Yeah, I guess let's go with that. You go first, Ron.
Okay, I'm gonna go first, and then I put my little paws, or my big boy paws, on all of the bleachers and stuff like that. Maybe I look around and find something cool that I could take with me back into the.
No, you don't see anything
okay.
cool.
Ron's a plunderer.
You step over, I'm not gonna make you roll for it or anything, you just step over the band, and the trap door goes on.
All right, I follow Ron, and then we have.
But this time it kills you, weird. No, yeah. No, it works fine.
Okay, I inspect the door.
So you can tell that the door is not trapped, and my wandering monster roll, nothing came up. But you also hear 2 voices inside. They're going like, we gotta get back to the pod. They go, no, there's gotta be something else in this room. We can't just be in the key. If there's nothing else in the fucking room, the key would have painted it. How we know how long we've been in here.
Ron, what do you think of these guys in there?
I don't know how long they've been in there either, but I'm kind of starting to wonder how long we've been in here. Like, how old is my dog in dog years, but how old am I in human years, you know?
Oh my God, what is an interstellar thing? And we come out and everyone else is way older. Oh, there's no time to lose. We gotta hurry up. Henry opens the door.
So inside, you see 2 goblins, and they turn to face you, and I'm gonna make a morale roll for them, because there's a chance that they'll just go like, and
Far
run.
away.
I have a pretty high charisma score. Can I do anything with that?
Unfortunately, in this mode, charisma only matters about like hiring.
Oh, other fighting men.
Yes, other fighting men.
Damn, Reno had really high charisma too.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2d6 for their morale, and they got an 8, which means that they have an uncertain reaction. So the 2 goblins turn and they go, what? Who are you? I'm not friendly. Those clothes are not. What's going on?
Step forward and do a good boy sit and wag my tail and stick out my tongue. Like a fucking
Seriously, you good boy. Yes, isn't it? Yes, it's.
I say, hail and well met, friends. We are wanderers searching this dungeon for clues about my past. His honesty is the best policy, I feel like. You know, you go in, you shoot straight.
Learned that from Daryl.
The goblins go like, by answers, do you mean treasure? Ducats?
No, we're not here for treasure. Whatever treasure you guys are looking for, that's up to you. I'm looking for the treasure of knowledge to see about my own past.
Oh, okay, then in that case, and they both take out daggers and they just go back off, and they just start walking slowly toward the door toward you, and they're just like, we need to get it back up to the 2nd floor, just fuck off.
Hey, you do you, man. You do you. Just watch out. There's a trap in that room. Don't step on the middle part.
We know, we came over the trap in the first place. We're
All right,
smart, see?
well-
Smart.
You're very smart.
Then why are you going back in the other way then?
Because we have to go back up to our boss to report what we found down here, obviously.
Mom, can we come with you?
Yes,
Do you guys know how to get through this dungeon? It seems really dangerous. Like
we vaguely remember how to get up to the 3rd floor, yes, vaguely, but not like specifically, not so much that you won't have to do the puzzles.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. Do you guys want to team up to get up to the 3rd floor together?
Yes, but we reserve the right to stab you in the face if we think you're not being toured with us.
Okay, well, we will be fully toured with you if you are toured with us. So, you guys were talking about a key in here, though. Is there like a key we should pick up?
One of them goes, yes, this key, and the other one goes, don't fucking show them the key. What if they're gonna kill us? Take the
One
key.
more
And the other
here.
goes, well, it's...
Okay, well, you hold on to the key. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything in here we were leaving behind. Hey, Henry Oak, nice to
We
meet
got
you,
some
fellas.
striders. We got some. Oh, there's a pack right here. I
I
missed.
cannot give you my name because that will give you power over me instead. Follow me while my friend looks at you with a knife in his hand and hatred in his eye, and keep your distance. So he leads you back to the locked door. They put the key in, they open the door, and you see a stairway leading upward, which doesn't make any sense seemingly because this is underground. This hatch is underground. Why is it doing that?
Whoa, it's like a TARDIS.
Ron and I are going to follow the goblins up the stairs to the 2nd floor.
Let's go back outside with Glenn and see what he's up to.
So I'm with Canary, and we're in the cooking area, I guess, because I'm looking at the kitchen that they have. What does that look like?
It's basically just a bunch of raw vegetables placed very neatly next to each other. A very, very large spice rack. No meat that you can see really. Communal bowls, communal plates.
They have like an old-timey, like like in the middle of a bubbling stew going
Yes.
at all times, like old times.
Yes, they have exactly that.
Then you fill that pot up with some hot oil. You know what I'm saying? We put some veggies in it.
Canary, wanting to be a good host, is like, I guess so. Okay, fine. And she just starts pouring out.
Thank you. Is it too much to ask? Just let me know if I'm being imposing. I just have very
need to
few
get
requests. That's all.
Okay, so you're doing that. Daryl, what are you doing?
Daryl's mostly watching Glenn, and then I go up to Glenn and I go,
Nice.
hey, I'm all down for getting us some food, but like, do you think we could be doing a little, like, I don't know, like checking in on Barry, or just like...
Very easy fixes. We gotta keep a low profile. And I just think that it would be smart if we lay the seeds for a potential escape if things get a little bit spicy. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
How you doing that?
Check this out. I hold my finger out.
I know this is prank.
No. This is a magical forest, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Anthony because when last time someone held their finger out, a bird alighted upon it.
Oh, yeah. So a bird comes down and goes,
Little Caesar's here. What's going on?
So hungry.
When we came in here, and I kind of go a little bit out of the way so that, Canary and the Henry folk can't hear me. When we first got over here, we met some wolves. There were some other animals who didn't seem to like this place so much.
Yes, it's kind of unpopular amongst a lot of animals.
That's so...
Not me though, not the birds.
That's so unfair. Has anyone tried just talking to them and trying to convince them that this place is pretty cool?
The talking to them is usually what makes them sick of this place.
Could you do me a favor? Could you just go find some of these animals and bring them over here? I want to have a word with them because I think they got everything wrong about this place.
Daryl leans over to Peyton and he whispers like, hey, Peyton, how much did Glenn smoke?
like a pretty big spliff, but like for him, definitely not enough to make it. I think this is peak Glenn we're dealing with. I don't think this is weird high Glenn. I think this is normal.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Good question though, son. Keep your head in the game. Keep your head in the game.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you get some of these other animals here?
Yeah, absolutely. I could go get a deer, and maybe a bear, and maybe a beaver, and maybe a muskrat.
Just
and...
you know what? Tell them as many as you. I'm gonna look around for like a meeting place that I can kind of like have a communion with the animals when they show up eventually, and I'm gonna point that out to Little Caesar. Be like, help meet me over in that clearing over there or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to.
Okay. All right.
Little Caesar away.
And she flies away. And everybody roll. Give me perception with disadvantage.
Oh man, back to. Let me pull my other character.
Back to 5e. Yeah. Feel the whiplash.
Seriously, I have 7 dice. I've not gotten double digits on this, so I got a 1.
I got a 21 and a 16.
No, fuck you. Double disadvantage. Roll again.
Double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
Double secret probation. What is this shit? Double
21, 16, 17. Go
God
fuck
damn it.
yourself.
All right.
Glenn's in the zone right now, bitch.
Double
I'm fucking locked in on this
disadvantage, he
motherfucker.
says.
All right. So
I feel like Freddy's
Tune
in a
in
different
next
world
week.
right now.
yeah, Freddy's playing a weird single-player RPG that the rest of us are not privy to the rules of. Glenn notices this like half a second too late, which is that everybody's sitting there looking at Canary trying to pour oil
make
into a large
tempura.
cauldron to make tempura, essentially.
Hell yeah.
Peyton's there, Daryl's there, you're there, but the Lord of Chaos is not. And Glenn, you turn just in time to see the Lord of Chaos running at full sprint toward the hatch, And the Lord of Chaos leaps into the air toward the open entrance of the hatch, which will, if they land, immediately age them like 50 years. And they leap into the air and they go, power!
Oh my god!
Dungeons and Daddies is a rowdy, horny, violent podcast for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hi, the Stampler Stampede. That's what I'm calling my fandom.
Jesus, it
Love
went all
you
the way to
guys.
64?
If you were
What the fuck? What happened to fucking going in order? Jesus. That sucks. Hold up.
Dungeons and Daddies is a rowdy, horny, violent podcast for grown-ups.
we're probably
Content
done for
warnings can be
today.
found in
Sorry,
the episode
mates.
description.
Let's head back up.
Legends of the Hidden Dungeon. With your guide, Canary. And here she is now.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Dungeon. The rooms are filled with mysterious clues to the past that are protected by randomly generated monsters. Only Barry Oak knows about the legends hidden inside this dungeon. Which one are we going to hear about today?
The Legend of the Secret of the Oaks.
One of these teams will learn the secret. Will it be the Purple Pupper?
I'm a dog. That's also a man. That's a dog. Bark, bark. That's me talking to myself as a dog.
The Emerald Elf?
Hey guys, Henry here, just trying to do my best and find out the secret history of my family's origins. Want some grape nuts?
The Miami Dolphin?
That's right, Miami Dolphins. His name is Dan Marino. I'm just pumped to be here. Like the 1984 Super Bowl, we're gonna go fast, we're gonna go in hard. You're gonna give me the ball, and I'm gonna. Wait, really? I died right away. I
The
died.
Crimson Conspiracist?
Whoa, no way, man. Not me. Not playing this game, man. You can't make me play your game. Hey, take that camera off of me, man. Hand that off. Hand that off of me.
The Piss Boy? That's Piss Man, baby. Or the Turquoise Twins? Power! Oh, they're running right for the dungeon entrance. Oh dear.
Welcome to Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast, and these days slightly more of a Dungeons and Dragons podcast about four dads from our world flung into the Forgotten Realms in the quest to rescue their lost sons. My name is Freddie Wong. I play Glenn Close, the rock and roll bard of the group. He's got a cover band, and this week's dad fact, we've talked a little bit about his eating habits last time. This time, we're going to talk about his sauce habits. Glenn
Interesting.
makes what he calls Rancho Bandito sauce. Signature blend.
Tell me everything.
No.
Rancho Bandito sauce is as follows. 1. Buttermilk ranch. Like ranch dressing. 2.
Hot sauce.
Some kind of hot sauce, which he's still trying to figure out. And he's not going to be the kind of guy who like has a hot sauce holster, but he definitely has like a cabinet in the kitchen that's just hot
Yes.
sauces.
Yes.
And he
I
likes
was
to-
wondering who the hot sauce dad was gonna be.
And he fancies himself like a hot sauce gourmand.
Yes.
Didn't we talk about? I feel like we talked about hot sauce in like the second episode. Daryl and Glenn
Probably,
did.
but that
I
was
think
a
we
while
did.
ago.
Yeah.
What is his favorite? Like, 'cause I have a friend who has a hot sauce dad, and like he's got like there's always one with like a donkey, like with a flame shooting out of its butthole, and it's called like Old Butt Blower or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
what is Glenn's favorite hot sauce in his collection?
He has a hot sauce that's an artisanal one
Bro,
called
this thing's still
Spicy
chasing me.
Meatball, and it's like a cartoon of an Italian chef doing Italian hands, and it's like not a good hot sauce. Like it is like not at all spicy, but it's just like he's like, yeah, this label's pretty cool, man.
This is marinara.
It's just marinara sauce with tapatio. and It's called
Nice.
Spicy Meatball.
I hate when I go to the grocery store for
that's a good
Tapatio and
healer,
they're like,
bro.
we only have
Jesus.
old ass blower.
Let's
And I'm like,
go.
okay, fine. The boys will be really bummed at
Hey,
this
folks,
football game.
we here at Old Ash Blower have been making hot sauce for over 100 years.
My name is Matthew Arnold. I play Daryl Wilson, a stay-at-home coach dad who becomes a barbarian upon entering the Forgotten Realms. I wanted to kind of just talk about like a really important moment in Daryl's life today, which is his first time. Going to Disneyland, of course. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, it was very wonderful.
I hate every dad.
It was senior year of college. It was right when they graduated. Carol was taking some time off before getting into grad school. Daryl didn't think he was going to be a Disney guy, but he had such a great time on Pirates of the Caribbean and everything, and they were going to stay there for a couple days. They got the whole package.
Very good, very
and yeah,
good.
the first day was just perfect. And then
Went
went
like
back
at the
to,
Disney hotel and shit.
Well, yeah, they stayed at the Paradise Pier, and then he also fucked the first time. You know what I'm saying? Paradise Pier, first time. This was about his first time.
I knew it.
I knew it
smelled
too.
a rat the second you started talking.
Yeah.
Damn it.
She took him to Splash Mountain.
Yeah, took a splash mound. By the way, Daryl's pin is the room number that he screwed in at Paradise Pier. That's most of his passwords are those digits.
69.
Yeah, they both laughed. They were gonna do it, but they couldn't not do it when they got 6969 as the room number, of course. All
What's
right.
everybody's favorite Disneyland ride, real quick?
I'm a Haunted Mansion guy.
Splash Mountain.
Probably the one I lost my virginity on, which was the Jungle Cruise and also the monorail, and then also Space. Yeah, I fucked on everything. Don't ever go to Disney. No, guys. I actually haven't been to Disneyland since I was was pretty small person.
Quick tip: use the app to get Dole Whip. All right, that's all.
I still don't know what it is.
Hey everyone, I'm Will Campos. I play the fictional character Henry Oak on the podcast Dungeons and Daddies.
Why is that so funny?
Because we've done 40 of these, Anthony.
Sometimes it's just
That
good
is
to
really
remind
funny.
people.
Like, I can't explain why calling him a fictional character is inherently very funny.
The people and names in this podcast are fictional. Any resemblance to living or dead hippie nature druid, crunchy munchy, Birkenstock rockin' hippie nature druid dads is purely fictional. Henry's dad fact today. It's been a while since I did a classic. I did it up
classic,
Henry style.
baby.
Classic.
I did
All
it
right.
up Henry's favorite style. So we're gonna
Babe
open
Ruth
the.
pointing a shot. Here we go.
So Henry, as you all know, is a rapper. And, I know that, like, we had some fun goofing on, like, that Henry probably doesn't know a lot about rap, that he only listens to Hamilton, but he's into the indie scene, guys. He's on SoundCloud, listening to those SoundCloud artists. And his favorite SoundCloud artist is a Thunderstorm.
Oh my gosh,
My
it almost
goodness.
leveled to 15 from there.
This is so
I
upsetting.
think there's a
You know what's the
true
best
share.
part of that joke? I'm just gonna do a little commentary on my joke right now.
All right.
Is that you know the second I say SoundCloud, you know what's gonna happen, and then I just drag you out for the
The
rest of it.
second you open your mouth, I know what's gonna happen. Hello, I am the
there's nothing
fictional
here.
person Beth May, playing the real person Ron Stampler, emotionally detached stepfather and rogue. Fun fact about Ron this week, and I think I might be sort of retconning a few things here, but we have a little fun on the podcast in case you didn't know.
We play hard.
As a treat.
As a little treat. So I was kind of trying to think of what sort of started off Ron's not only interest in being a businessman, but his like confidence in business. And I came to the conclusion that you know how like in high schools for
we'll
track
find-
teams
we'll
or
get
like
it next
bands
time.
or
Thanks
whatever,
for
you have to
being on the
sell
stream,
chocolate
everybody.
or sell
Yeah,
Catch you next time.
So I think that he got like the boxes of chocolate or whatever, and